Turn the audio all the way down.
Oh,
Hello.
that'll do it.
Can we hear?
At least we have it recorded for the podcast.
What is more classic than
It's a good thing we pantomime
Starting up.
heavily when we talk.
We pantomime that.
have?
Let's start again.
Oh, we're gonna start again. Hello and welcome to the Adventure Check. To Adventure Check, Dungeons and Dragons stream, where four guys we hang out in my basement. We play Dungeons and Dragons.
You bet you've never seen that before.
But yeah, so my name is Mitch. I'm going to be the Dungeon Master for the Adventure Check stream and for Campaign 1, which will be starting in the coming weeks. If you guys want to introduce yourself.
My name is Alec.
Yes.
My name's Ben.
My name's Dawson.
Yeah, so we're going to be playing some Dungeons and Dragons.
Crush.
And tonight is our first time ever actually streaming anything. So
Correct.
this is a test check for the Adventure Check stream. So we're going to do a one-shot D&D that is pretty much completely improv. I don't have really anything planned. I
Sweet.
don't have the final thing that you guys fight planned.
Love it.
So we're gonna see how this goes. But this is basically just for us to get the hang of streaming. So, yeah, we're gonna get started right now.
Alright.
All right, cool. So let's get rolling. Everybody, get your dice ready
Rolling.
to make sure they're hot.
It's the first roll of the stream gonna be.
Yes, everybody make an adventure check.
Ooh.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh. 15.
I got a 5.
Nat 20.
Whoa! The first nat 20 of the adventure check stream.
Yes.
All right.
Twinning, Mitch. 5. Yeah.
Hey, all right, solidarity on the low numbers. Well, to begin, we open on a world that feels like a fantasy world. You're not sure what it is. Maybe it's the ominous mountains that you see off in the distance, the dark, mysterious woods that cover the land. Maybe it's the ogre that's underneath the bridge, just outside of town, that you have to pay a tax to be able to cross. Maybe it's the sign that says, "Welcome to Phaelden, a quaint little fantasy town," that lets you know that you are in a fantasy world. And it is at this sign at the edge of this small, quaint little mountain village that we find 3 adventurers standing together. Would you care to introduce yourselves?
Sure. My name is Kettle. I'm a kobold. I'm roughly 2.5 feet tall. My skin scales are a bronzish yellow. And I'm clad in leather, and I have a cloak with little feathers on it. And I have a crossbow.
What class are you?
I'm a rogue.
All
Ben.
right.
Do we have
Hello?
to,
What?
Do you... Alex started the in-character
He did.
precedent.
Yes.
Do you want us to continue and...
Yes.
I like
Sure.
idea. So my name is Roku Giant Slayer. I am a half-orc paladin. Why do you laugh?
Because it's a Russian accent.
I didn't.
Yes, it is.
I didn't.
I know you didn't.
Yes,
Person
you
I
did.
forgot name of.
It's Kettle.
So, I am
a
half-orc
kobold.
paladin.
We've been friends for years.
Yes, wearing chainmail armor, holding a spear, and the maul is at my waist. And I am an outlander wanderer, wandering through this fantasy land.
Okay.
Yes.
Dawson.
And I am Genova's mimetic legacy. And I will never be a memory. I was a soldier, first class. And I wear a black leather jacket with either leather or steel pauldrons, I'm not sure. I have long silver hair that goes down past my buttocks. And I have been known in my war hero days as the Silver Soldier. I am currently unarmed, but my eyes glimmer a radiant turquoise, and I am strikingly handsome, one might say even beautiful. And my name is Sephiroth.
Wait, what was the thing you first said?
2 names?
No.
You have 2 names. You said
I am
Genova?
Genova's mimetic legacy.
Oh.
For you see,
I think it's his title.
Okay. Yes. Sephiroth Genova's metallic
and I am
legacy.
a warlock with a soldier background.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
He's a
Hexblade.
warlock.
Hex-
Yes,
okay.
He's
Awesome.
warlock
Wonderful.
guy.
Cool.
Good.
Well, you three adventurers stand at the edge of. Oh yes, what is everybody's names again?
Kettle.
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 Cat like Gretel?
No, kettle. Like a
Okay.
kettle that you
I
cook
touched a
something
kettle
in.
once and it burned me. And
Ah,
I
that
just stuck
was
with
not
that.
good decision. Roku, Giant Slayer?
Roku. Avatar Roku.
No.
Oh, no.
Roku half orc.
Okay, gotcha.
Paladin.
Yes, absolutely. Dawson was Sephiroth.
Sephiroth.
Okay.
Chaotic good alignment.
Well, Roku, Sephiroth, and Kettle, you find yourself standing at the edge of this quaint little fantasy village, Fatal Wind, I think, is what it's
You
called.
said Failden.
Failden. There are two different names on the sign. One is Fatal Wind up top, and then it's like slightly like kind of scratched out, and then whatever you said I said is
There
underneath
is
that
a
one.
high city and a low
Well,
city.
yeah, Failden.
Failden
And then
and Fatal Wind.
There's probably a success in somewhere.
Yes.
Succeeded in.
Succeeded in.
Um,
All right. You stand on the edge of this quaint little village. You are very tired from your long journeys through the woods. You have come to this village and you are tired and you are ready to find a tavern for the night, have a drink, relax, all of that. What would you like to do?
I can take the lead. I can get into small places and remain unseen. I can see if there's any place that might be safe for us. Does it look like there's other people who look like me there, who look like us? Is it?
Are there any half orcs?
In this mountainous village, they are used to half orcs. There may not be many in there right now. There are probably no kobolds here.
What is the average median height?
At least like 5'4". Yeah. So you were definitely on the smaller side.
Okay.
There's probably never been anyone as dramatically robed and clothed as you in this village, Dawson. But yes, you're a human, right?
yes.
Okay, then there are humans in this village.
Infused with Genova's cells when I was in the womb.
Well, you were probably the only person who's had that happen to them in
Spoilers.
this
I
town.
am not alone as a monster.
Okay, that's. Yep.
I am half monster.
We are all
Wait.
monsters, and that is why you shall succeed in bringing about the calamity and transforming this planet into my vessel to sail the cosmos.
Sometimes the things you say make me a little uncomfortable.
Sometimes
I
the
agree
things you
with
say,
this guy.
you make me laugh, small dragon man.
I'm gonna go look ahead. Are there any
I'll follow you.
taverns or anything that I can see?
Make a perception check.
I shall.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Also, if you just.
Never mind.
What do you roll?
19.
Oh wow. Okay, Ben, what did you roll? Or
5. Not good.
Roku. Okay. So, I mean, it's a town. If you walk through it long enough, you will find things. But with your 19, you do notice that most of the things in this villages, there aren't a lot of rather large buildings. A lot of smaller home type buildings. There are some that are shops. There's like a blacksmith. You do notice though that there is one rather sizably tavern-sized, bigger building, and it is called the Rusty Gnome. And there's a sign that hangs on it with the picture of a very crotchety, old-looking gnome.
That looks
On top
like
of it.
my friend Elfie. That looks like a good place.
I'll kind of, with my cloak, I'll overdo it. Get a vibe check. I'll give it a little sniff. Does it seem safe?
What do you think?
Roll your vibe.
Make an investigation check.
I will vibe check.
18.
18. You definitely do not sense any traps on this door. What you hear from inside is a very typical tavern raucous. There is loud talking. There are drinks clinking in glasses. There are tavern servers who are shouting out orders and things like that to the barkeep and stuff. So that's what you hear from inside. It sounds like a very typical bar.
I'll make my little hand signs to the rest of the group indicating safety.
I don't get those. What?
It's safe.
I stride forth to the bar, and
Oh, you go in.
I stride forth.
Okay, you stride forth through the door, and as you get inside, you look around and you see, despite having the name The Rusty Gnome, there is not a single gnome in sight in this place. It is all actually people who are all rather tall, burly mountain people. So you walk up to the bar, and there is a rather old, bearded man. Definitely he has a dirty apron over himself, and he's up there polishing glasses, standing around, and he says, what can I get for you?
Where is Cloud?
I haven't been outside much today, so I don't know if it's very cloudy at all, if that's what you're asking.
I'm looking for a man. Black cloak, blonde, spiky hair. Big sword.
You know this guy.
I do.
Oh, well, he came through town I'd say about a week ago. Headed up north, farther into the mountains.
Headed north into the mountains.
Yeah,
Thank you. You've been helpful.
sure.
Can I get something to drink?
Yeah, absolutely. What would you like? We got ale, we got wine, we got mead.
Mead is good.
Okay, sounds good. That'll be about 5 copper.
Yes. You guys got anything?
Clink around on my
Seth?
coin purse. Here,
Alright.
I'll take one too, and I'll hand a silver.
Thank you.
Much obliged.
Very good.
And he pours you 2 glasses of mead, gives them to you. Did you want anything at all, sir?
Single malt whiskey.
A refined taste I see we got here. For our best one, that'll probably run you about 3 silver.
Kettle, give the man the money.
Yes. I don't have 3 silver.
Thank you, Master,
Kettle.
Kettle. What are you exactly? We've never seen anything like you in this place
Oh,
before.
I'm a kobold. Usually I'm underground or other places, but today I'm here.
Well, welcome to the surface.
Thank you.
Grab a table anywhere you like.
Yeah, of course I will.
That is nice guy.
He's a very nice guy.
Thank you.
You're well. Oh, you can hear?
You're all very nice people. Wow.
What is your name again?
What?
What's your name?
Oh, my name is Obadiah.
Obadiah. I am Roku.
Ah, nice to meet you, Roku. That's a very fancy name.
Thank you.
2 syllables is fancy for these people.
Roku Giant Slayer is full name, actually.
So you slain giants?
Probably.
Wait.
Well,
I'm just joking. Yes, many giants.
I don't know
slain.
how you don't
Yes.
know if you
No.
have or not.
No, many giants I have slain.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay. Wow, that's fascinating. Well, I'm sure you'll have plenty of great bar stories to tell some of the guests in here. I gotta get back to work. He kind of like looks at you guys, kind of chuckles to himself, then he like walks off farther down the bar, fills somebody up with a drink, and
Okay.
just goes back to cleaning. What do you guys do?
Should we sit over there?
It's like a good option to me.
Okay.
I'll scout it out.
What do you think, Setharon?
Lead the way.
Okay.
I check for traps.
Roll
Perception.
investigation.
19.
You thoroughly investigate this table and all the chairs that are there to see if like any of the chairs have been messed with or tampered with. And surprisingly, none of them have been tampered with. This table in this tavern are unmessed with.
I put my cloak over again and
I stride forth elegantly, tilting my chin very slightly and condescendingly at all I pass.
Okay, sounds good.
And
See-
I trod over to the booth as well and sit on the other side.
Okay. As you are walking, you're kind of a bigger dude, and this is a pretty cramped tavern. So as you're walking, you accidentally bump into a guy who then splashes himself with his drink.
Oh, so sorry.
And he just says, "What the heck was that for?" And he stands up and he turns around, and this guy comes up to about like here on you, like
Okay.
because you are very large.
Yes.
But he does not back down. He looks quite angry at you.
Okay. I am so sorry, sir. I didn't mean to bump into you. All elbows.
Yeah, I bet you are all elbows.
I am. Yes.
Yeah.
What's your name? I'm Roku.
My name?
Yes.
Bill.
Bill.
What kind of name is Roku?
It is the name I was given,
Uh-huh.
written on my cradle.
Uh-huh.
I found it. The cradle with my name. Anyway, Bill, I'm going to get past you now, slowly.
He says, whoa, hold up. You're gonna buy me another drink, aren't you?
Well, let me talk to my friends. Not very liquid at the moment.
Not
I don't
very
have
liquid.
I don't have coin. Got it.
So you bump into me, spill my drink, and now you're not gonna pay for it.
It's
And at this time, the three other guys who are with him also stand up at the table.
oh look, it's Billiam.
I will step by the side of my friend and stare at all three of these men and ask them, how would you all like to become memories? And I roll an intimidation check.
Okay, go for it.
Because what I want to communicate to them is that they will perish if they pursue further aggressive action.
All right, go for it.
And that is a 28.
As soon as you step forward, the other three guys who like stood up just before that immediately like sit back down at the presence of you, and Bill just kind of goes, I don't want to be a memory. I don't want to be one.
You are wise.
Yeah, thank you. Can I buy you a drink?
My friends and I would all appreciate that.
Yes,
Yeah,
William,
yes.
you can buy another drink.
Okay, sounds good. And then he runs up to the bar and he is like very like,
Hey, Kettle,
you guys see him and he looks very nervous, like talking to the barkeep. He's like,
Kettle,
"Can you
that
send him like
William
another
was
round
kind
and
of a
everything like
coward,
that?"
right?
So you guys have another round of drinks that are like brought to you as you sit at your table.
We should name him William the Coward.
I
What
think
do you-
that is good name.
Shut up. What do you guys do?
We sit down at the table.
I'll just guzzle. It's like
I wish I had
probably like
some
a
meat.
third of the size of me.
Yes,
Just take
yes.
over.
The tankard of meat that got poured for you it is
Minuscule.
quite more so bigger than your head.
Roku, you are a
Yes.
giant slayer. Why do you let creatures who are far less than giants talk to you that way?
Oh, I don't know. They're not giants. They just don't understand.
You should put them in their place, beneath the soles of your boot.
You're a really intense guy. But no, not nice people like Bill. We don't cause trouble here. He's not giant. He's not going to hurt anybody. He's just angry about his life. Probably has low self-esteem.
Probably.
Bill, who is literally sitting at the table, like right behind
Oh,
you guys,
no.
can hear over this. And as he hears it, he just like, it's true, I do have low self-esteem.
An awareness of
And he
one's
just starts to like sulk in, and the guys around him are like, hey, it's okay, man, it's okay.
an awareness of one's worthlessness burdens the soul.
It does burden my soul.
Jeez, look at Bill. He's so sad.
I think we did the right thing.
What is the right thing,
Well,
Kettle?
if we would have fought him, then he would have died.
Very easily. Yes, very quickly.
Go ahead. What are you guys' passive perceptions?
14.
16.
Oh,
You don't roll for your passive perception. Dawson.
Right there.
12.
12. You said 16?
Yeah.
14.
Um,
Not that it matters.
You two don't really notice anything. You're pretty engrossed in this conversation and your drinks, and the loud and the bar noises kind of distract you. But Kettle, you swear for a second you can actually hear like distant screams, and it seems pretty far away. But it's like you get the sense that it's slowly starting to get closer and louder.
Did you guys hear that?
Hear what? What?
There's screams. They're getting closer.
I'm
Throw the
making
hood
a
up.
perception check.
As do I.
Blast. That's a 6.
13. Perception.
I always hear screams.
Yes, Sephiroth hears nothing but his own inner turmoil in the darkness of his soul.
I spent years in the live stream with nothing but the memories of the deceased of the entire planet and my mother's severed head.
And we're absolutely gonna work on that. But right now, there's something coming this way.
You always
Yeah,
have.
you start to hear, like, you feel a little bit of a shake, almost.
What was that?
Yeah, you definitely would
Yeah.
pick up on it, Roku. You still probably have not. But you sense, like, a little shake, and all of a sudden you feel like that wasn't from, like, somebody fighting in the bar that made that shake, or somebody bumped your table. Like, it felt like the ground kind of shook there for a moment.
That's a shake I haven't felt since.
Yes.
Since the Mako reactor.
Since the last giant I slayed.
Well, that was I was going to say.
Oh, okay,
but
yeah.
It's okay.
That would be poetically convenient if it was a giant.
Yes, I would be good at killing.
They're very big though.
What do you do?
Should we look?
I can. I'll scout ahead.
Okay, Kettle.
I'll over to the doorway and try to look out and see if I see anything.
Scream if you need us. I won't hear it. But
So you
no.
open the door just like a
Like-
crack and you like peek through. Are you like trying to be super stealthy?
Yes.
Roll a stealth check.
Oh, jeez.
13 still.
Okay. I mean, it's fine. Yeah,
Holy crap.
you are not seen by any sense of by any sort of danger in this moment. But as you creak out, you actually start to see like people like in your part of the village, like they're all starting to stop and like drop what they're doing, and they like look up farther out towards the north side of the village, which is on its way up towards the mountains. And then you see people running from that side of town closer towards you, and so you can start to hear the screams more. And you actually make a perception check real fast.
24.
You actually hear what sounds like the beating of very large wings, and then at this point, you all hear a deafening roar, and you see from looking out the doorway, all of a sudden, a stream of fire stretches right across through the middle of the town.
Does it seem like it's a dragon?
Yes, it does seem like a dragon.
I'll call out to it and I'll drop my disguise. Wait, cut! Please, stop!
It is probably too far away for it. At
I
this
just
point.
want to talk!
we have dragon French.
Make a persuasion check.
7.
Yes, the dragon ignores you. Do you let them know? You all of a sudden, you guys hear that there's definitely something happening
I
outside.
probably
at this point.
saw it like out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah,
Flames,
I'll
right?
manifest.
It's a pretty like there aren't a ton of windows, so
Oh, okay.
you don't see the flames at this point. But you can probably hear what is happening, and you hear him yell, "Wait, I just
Wait,
want to
I
talk."
just want to talk. He's talking to someone. Let's go help.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys get up and
We're
go.
there.
As soon as they're outside. It's a dragon! It's a real dragon, finally!
Why are you so excited, Kettle?
I've wanted to meet one for forever. It's always
Oh,
been my
that
dream to
makes sense.
fly.
And as you say this, all of a sudden, from over the roof of the tavern, just immediately right over your heads comes an enormous, large red dragon.
Oh
and it
gosh.
zooms over your heads, and it circles back around, and it does another pass through town, and another stream of fire like goes right through the village. Wow. Everybody else is screaming and losing their mind, and you are standing there just in awe of this massive beast.
I relish the flame.
He's putting on quite a show.
As you guys continue to watch this magnificent feat that this enormous, terrifying creature is putting on, it flies a little farther up to the north, where you do actually see there is a somewhat smallish sized castle, not as big as some of the grand ones that you have probably ever seen on your adventures, but you see it land and actually like tear off part of a tower with its claw. Like it like smashes the tower down. And then it reaches in with its other claw and picks up, and you see there is a beautiful woman in its hand.
Oh no!
It turns and it unleashes another huge flame, like stream of fire on the castle, down into the trees that kind of shield the entire castle from you, from where you are. And it takes up and it flies off up towards the mountains.
Cloud.
What? What do you do?
You think it's Cloud? You know Dragon's name?
Cloud may have summoned that dragon.
Oh,
This could be my chance.
well.
Kettle, for your sake, you shall one day be as calamitous as that.
I just want to fly.
Well,
Let's go.
Then let's
Because
fly.
All of you
Cloud.
take inspiration points from this beautiful moment of Kettle
What were you saying?
really
Did you finish?
delving into his dreams.
Did you
Finish
finish
what
what
you
you were...
thought?
You cut him off.
Sorry, I cut you
No,
off.
it's okay.
Go
You
for
are
it. Go for
DM.
it.
You
Yeah,
know what
go
you
for
like.
it.
Well, since you want to go find Cloud, and since you
Want to
is
be
it?
among the clouds.
Yes, want to be among. Let's go up the mountain, right?
You can add dragon to your list of slayers.
Roku
Slayers?
Giant Dragon Slayer?
2 in 1, baby.
Good name.
Okay,
Cutscene.
so it's cutscene. Yeah, we journey to
Send me
up
on
to
my
the
way.
dragon.
All right, so cutscene. We pull off into a map, and your 3 little icons that are at the tavern. We just see dotted lines as they go up, 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 towards the castle that is currently on fire.
No.
There's a castle currently on fire, and you see guards and everything like that struggling to figure out what is going on to get everything back into a semblance of order, trying to put out the fire that is kind of destroying this entire castle right now. And you see a guy who looks rather princely, lordly, standing there commanding men, telling them which way to go. He looks rather distraught.
Hello.
Hi. What do you want? I'm rather busy right now.
I am Roku, Giant Slayer, soon to be Roku, Giant Dragon Slayer, and these are my friends.
Hey.
Kettle, and introduce.
An emanation.
What is that supposed to... Never mind. I don't want to know. I am Lord Dragon. No, I am
Lord Dragon!
Inside check!
Roll an insight check.
Not great. 4.
For all you know, he could be, but there's also a sense that he thinks maybe he's just like so caught up in the moment he totally forgot what he was saying.
Suspicious, I don't know.
No,
Let's
I
see
am
what he has
Lord.
to say.
I am Lord Dagon, not Dragon. I'm sorry, there could be a confusion there.
Easy to
But
confuse.
anyways, I need to get everything taken care of here so I can go off and find my wife, who's just taken away. Okay, so if you could please just leave me alone right now. I'm quite busy. Or put yourself to use and put
Wait,
out a fire
your
or
wife
something.
was in Dragon's Claws?
Yes, that was
I'm
her.
so sorry, that sucks.
It's probably just a misunderstanding.
Wait,
Dragons are awesome.
Hold your
on,
tongue,
we have
little
emotional
lizard man. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That is the kindest, most gentle thing that anybody has said to me in quite some time. Thank you, Master Hathor.
You're welcome. Anything we can do to help?
He walks up to you and he, just touches your face and then breaks down into tears and just, wraps around you and, hugs
Oh, it is okay, small human.
It's just so much responsibility being a lord.
I know. Lordship is hard.
I'm sorry.
Kettle. I address Kettle while this moment is happening. What do you say we find this dragon and join its side as it wreaks calamity upon the earth? And perhaps it will injure the planet deeply enough for me to finally absorb the life stream.
Did I hear this?
Yes, also the prince. The lord is too washed
Who
up in his
cares
emotions.
about this pathetic human monarch?
He heard that part.
That won't even be necessary. Seriously misunderstood creatures dragons are.
Well then, let's see for ourselves.
At least I think.
Sephiroth, you're a funny guy.
You're still holding this guy.
Yes. No, and then I set him up. Okay, it's okay now.
I'm sorry. So,
No, don't apologize.
you
Feelings
three are
good.
going to go after the dragon
Yeah.
and bring my wife back, save her.
Yes.
I'll be forever in your debt if you do.
Really, are you going to help in any way?
I'm sure we will send more people with you, but we also... Literally, the entire castle and forest around us is burning down to the ground, so we're going to take care of that.
Oh,
If you guys want to go first, we'll send men.
There is a way you can help. And then I'm going
Yes.
to inform you guys
No.
of a little ability I have that
Oh.
you would know that this is what I mean, and then you can react in an assenting or a dissenting manner.
Oh, sorry.
So if I slay a humanoid, I can turn it into a specter to
Oh my god.
follow us. So
No.
you see the way I look at him, and I really want to annihilate this weakness from the earth. But
Sephiroth, please do not do the thing that I see in your eyes.
if you wish. I mean,
I wish.
as you wish.
When Sephiroth said, "As you wish,"
What do you really meant? Let's high up.
and then
Okay. If you want to convince him to come with you, you can make a persuasion check.
Oh,
If you want
Does
to get, if you
anyone
want to try and
wants
convince
persuade?
him, if you want to try,
I'm good at intimidation.
you want to try to convince
I'm good
him
at
to come
intimidating
either
as
with
well.
you or to send people with you.
Does he look like dead weight? Like, how capable
I
does he
mean,
look?
he is kind of an emotional wreck right now at this point, but he is a lord, and from what you understand, most lords and people of nobility do hold some training in combat, or
Does he have
they have at
sword?
least some sort of power.
I would recommend Ben. Sorry, did you want? I would recommend Ben that you make a persuasion check. I'll assist you with my intimidation because what this guy needs is to assume his mantle of responsibility and go after his wife himself. It's rather cuckish of him to.
Okay. I'll try. Oh.
And then with advantage since I'm intimidating him.
Okay. 15 plus. That is a 18.
An 18. What do you say to him?
Oh yeah, make it be.
Lord Dagon?
Yes, I'm so sorry for the confusion
that's your
earlier. It
name.
is Dagon, yes.
Dagon, not Dragon.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, it's going to be okay. But you really have to back up and help us save your wife, okay?
I know you're
Wipe
right.
the tears away.
Yes.
You're going to rust your sword.
Oh.
Do you have a sword, by the way?
Are you going to what his sword?
Rust your sword?
Oh, yes.
God,
yes,
I know.
I do.
Half-orc accent.
Yes.
hard to understand.
No, that's quite all right. I'm so sorry. Just a minute. Clives! And he calls out, and
Clives.
a knight who has some rather embossed, more colorful, fabrics that have been put over him that have like the lordly symbol of this house on it. You get that he is kind of the king's protector, defender, but also is like kind of his right hand man and isn't the one who like goes out and fights all the time but stays with the king. He says, yes, sire. He says, please go fetch me my sword, bring me my armor. I am going after my wife with these fine two gentlemen and this smaller lizard.
Hi.
It's Kettle.
This kettle.
I'm a kobold.
This cobalt named Kettle.
Cobalt Kettle.
Your name is Cobalt Kettle.
No, just kettle, but I'm a kobold.
Oh, see. Okay.
Clives, fetch the things now, quickly. And he's like, yes, my lord. And he runs away and he comes again. And he gets he has full plate armor, a beautiful big shield, and then he has a quite stunning, beautiful long sword. Has a very polished handle that is very, very decorative. It's definitely not like a normal one. You get the sense that this is probably a ceremonial sword more than a sword that has been used in combat a lot, but it looks impressive.
Kettle,
Nonetheless.
examine that sword.
All right.
Make sure its tang is full.
I will examine the sword
What are you examining it for?
to see if the tang is full.
Absolutely. Roll. Make a tang check.
It's covered with orange juice.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. From what you just see looking at it, there's nothing. It looks like a very beautifully well decorated sword. If you pick it up and you hold it, it is quite balanced.
Okay.
But it definitely looks like this was a ceremonial sword that's never been used. Do you want to make an Arcana check?
Sure.
Okay, somebody roll an Arcana check. I mean, any of you guys
I
can do
actually
this.
am
Yeah.
proficient in Arcana.
Please do it.
Okay.
I forgot to take that one.
I'll assist you by holding it at knee length.
Can
Okay.
I see that quick? Ow! Perfectly balanced.
You balanced.
Okay, that is a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. You go and you can just tell that there is like a there is a red jewel that is set in the pommel of this sword, and you get definitely the sense of having looked at several magical weapons before that there is a lot of magic that has been like weaved into this blade, and it is quite powerful magic.
This blade contains powerful materia.
The tang is definitely full when it comes to magic. It
Well
is.
soused, Kettle.
It is full of tang.
Full. I hand it back.
That is a great weapon.
Thank you, Kettle.
Looks good. Yeah. Good.
Great. Shall we be off? This whole time you guys were looking at that, Clives was putting on his armor for him and everything.
Will Clives come as well?
Clives? You must stay here. Take care of the castle.
I
You are in charge now, Clives.
I can make him come.
Do you want to kill Clives?
I don't
No,
know.
he'll take too long. He's probably a knight.
He is a knight. Okay, cool. The Lord Dagon assigns Clive to stay here to take care of everything and to be the one in charge until you guys get back. Okay. And so you set off.
4 of us.
Into the mountains.
Yeah, sounds good. I want you to make a survive. You saw the general direction in which the dragon was heading, which was up in the mountains. So I'll probably need you guys to make a couple of survival checks. So if somebody wants to be the one leading the way,
I've got a pretty good. I'm a scout, so I can.
Scout.
Kettle, you have
I can
led
do
us
that.
at the beginning of this venture, and you will continue to lead. Lead on.
Okay. Jeez. It's 19.
a 19. Okay.
Duck from tree.
Yes, 19. You are going quite quickly, quite smoothly through here. You were able to really zone in on where the dragon had gone to in the mountains. So you have a general sense of direction of where you think this dragon is. And as you guys go through, you start moving up this tree line into this mountain passage and everything that's coming up. You feel like you were able to keep a pretty good lock on it, and you guys are making pretty good time so far. You do get to the point where the trees kind of all fade away. You come up to kind of a mountain cliff, and in this cliff there is this mountain passage that if you go into, you will go into more of the heart of these mountains. Kind of like the one pass in Lord of the Rings. When they go into the City of the Dead, and there's just the pass that's going into the mountains. It's kind of spooky, eerie. But that's kind of what this looks
A
like.
little closer.
I don't know about you, but I do not fear death.
I do.
Do you?
I do.
Oh, we should talk about that.
You are a dragon, Kettle, and I am death.
Lord Dagon just kind of straightens himself up. And he's like, I love my wife, but I do fear death.
Lord Dagon, do you know any history of Path?
No, it's just a path. It's
Oh.
just a path, yeah.
So why are we?
Because
being
when we
scared?
paused here looking up, I thought
Well,
was
it does
big
look
deal.
quite ominous. I mean, if you
Okay.
look at it, the mountains are huge. This path is narrow. Who knows what could be in there?
Probably dead things.
Sure.
Or undead.
Sure.
We could be really sneaky.
Yes, but if we are sneaky, aren't we going to have to take more time?
Well, you are a scout. Would you like to scout ahead?
Oh no.
No?
Yes, I'll do it.
Lord Dagon puts his hand on your head and he says, well done, young lizard.
Kobold.
I pick him
Kettle.
up. I pick up Dagon by the scruff of his neck and I raise him up.
Okay, well,
What are you doing? Put me
I
down!
gaze at him with my shimmering turquoise eyes and I say, his soul is that of a dragon, and you will treat him with the respect a dragon is owed. And an intimidation check. That's a 15.
Sure, I'm sorry. I can't see his soul. I don't know what it's like, but I believe in you. You can do this. Please put me down.
I drop.
I stand up
Are
a
you
little
okay,
bit
Lord
straighter.
Dagon?
Oh, thank
Cast him
you.
off.
Yes, thank you, Roku.
But seriously, he is dragon. so-
Yes, of course. I'm so sorry. We're terribly sorry. Go ahead.
Easy mistake. Okay.
Alright, so you go off into this pass.
Obviously.
Okay,
he's not a dragon.
No.
But no.
You go off. You go off probably about
My friends are my strength. My friends are my strength.
You go off, and they just see this small little cobalt just slither off into the mist and shadows of these mountains. You go off a ways, about probably about maybe a half mile in, and then all of a sudden you start to see what you believe is a relatively climbable path going up the side of one of these mountains towards the direction that you feel like you saw the dragon going.
Okay.
And it looks pretty steep, pretty rugged, but you look like, at least from what you can see right now, this path looks climbable.
All right. How high is it to the top of it?
To the top of it?
Yeah.
To the peak of the mountain? is probably all the way up to the very top, like probably about like 6,000 meters. Like it's a tall mountain. You don't know if the dragon is all the way up at the peak, if it is somewhere in like a cave, like in the side of the mountain, or what it is. Like from what you know about dragons, they have hordes, so you're assuming there is a cave somewhere. He's probably not up on the peak, but
Is there any part way up that looks like I could run up really quick to get a good vantage point, just to see, and then come back down, or is it like I'm in for the long haul as soon as we start climbing?
if you would start climbing now, it would take a long time for you to climb up to a ways to get a good view, to get back down, to go get your friends to climb back
Yeah.
up.
Then I'll
If
go
that
get
makes
them.
sense. Like you could do
Yeah.
it, but it all depends on time.
So I'll come back and get everyone.
Okay, no disrespect. I'm texting your dad back.
Alex dad texted
No,
us.
Ben's dad.
Oh, Ben's
Oh.
dad.
I asked Siri to call you, and it called your dad because in my phone he's Ben Witt's dad.
We should get
Okay,
your dad to
so-
be on the show because that'd be super fun.
So
He
I
would love that so much.
Can we please do an
He
episode
would
with your
love
dad?
it so much.
Way to work
He would
that
have
in.
no idea.
Oh, that'd be
what-
so much fun.
We'd have
though.
to play his character for him,
Yeah,
but the acting part,
I love it. This is gonna be super fun. Anyways,
yes.
what do you
I'll
do?
run back, find them. I saw an outcropping of stairs. It might lead to where we need to go.
They're not really stairs. There's like a path.
It's a path.
Not,
They're not really stairs,
Not
but-
really stairs.
So why'd you stay stairs? I'm not angry.
I don't know.
Curious.
No, I want to know why he said stairs too. Is this some sort
What?
of
You want to know why he said
image that
stairs?
is stuck in the deep recesses of your mind? Is there some horrible scarring memory in related to stairs?
Sometimes I like to think of things as stairs because then they're easier. And in my mind, if they're easier, then I know I can do it.
more sense than any of us.
He starts to tear up.
Wow.
and goes,
Nope, keep it together, old dragon.
Master Kettle, never have I heard anything more beautiful
Master Kettle.
in all my days.
You like it?
You truly are
I don't know.
a marvel.
Marvel.
Yes.
Thank you.
And then he kneels down and he wraps you in a hug and he starts
Oh.
crying again gently.
I grab him by the scruff of his neck and
Ah!
I cast him forward on the path and say,
Ah!
"If you love your woman,
Yes, you are right, Master Sephiroth. It is time that we man up and we go. So we go! And he starts walking and he stops and he says, perhaps you should lead the way again. I didn't know where this path is.
Oh, right.
So you all head over, you find the path, and you guys start climbing up it. And for about the first, probably about 1,000 meters or so on your way up, it's like really, really hard walking, hiking, but you can do it. And then it gets to the point where it's like, there is a cliff,
Oh man.
like, in this, like, part of the mountain. It would almost be like it makes, like, a tight little corner like this. There's, like, a crack or a crevice in the wall that just goes up about maybe 100 feet
Some free
before it
solo.
gets onto another ledge.
Yeah.
And like, you can continue up the mountain. But there's basically a corner that makes about, not quite a 90-degree angle, a little bit less than that you guys are gonna have to find a way to climb up.
I found my mother in a mountain like this."
Like actual
Wait.
mother or severed head?
Ac-
No, I severed her head after I found her in the crater.
Like, you severed your mother's own head?
It's better not to think about it.
Yes. Dear God.
Just broke something.
I actually, how high?
It's about 100 feet.
100 feet.
I'm pretty good at athletics.
Do we have ropes that we can tie together?
Did you bring one up?
No.
If you have an explorer's pack, you have 50 feet of rope. Which
Can,
I don't think in reality would be able to fit.
can any of you fly?
I cannot fly.
I
want to fly. It's my dream.
That's right.
But-
Why'd you bring that up?
But
Why would you
I
rub
can
that in, you
fall,
poor friend?
And I won't take any damage.
Kettle,
So I can climb, but... What?
how would you like to fly with me? And one black wing emanates on my back because I'm in fact an Azamar. And
Oh.
I now have a flying speed of 30 feet for the next 1 minute. And when that runs out, that's fine because I have the spell fly as well.
Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah, you could definitely with that you could do for like 100 feet. It's 30 feet, flying speed of 30 feet.
Mhm.
I mean, you could get up and down and up again. So you could take 2 people up in that time.
Okay, cool. I'll do that.
Okay, so you take Kettle first. Which, since Kettle is actually like... Yeah, since Kettle is so much smaller for you, this one's pretty easy, so I'm not going to make you make a strength check to hold on.
Oh no.
So Kettle gets up there quickly. Who are you taking the half-orc, or are you taking the fully plate armored prince?
Amazing. This is just like magic.
Look at the little guy.
I'll take
Little guy.
whoever I won't need to make as hard of a check to lift. So
The Lord Dagon is smaller than Roku. He is wearing quite a bit of
yeah,
armor.
all right, I take him next then, and then
Okay.
as I get close to the
You,
top,
you do
I-
have to make a strength check for it, but it's
sure.
gonna be easier than taking Roku.
All right, that is a 12.
Okay.
Wait, is that a natural strength? Is that or is it athletics?
It would be an athletic.
That's a 15 then.
Okay, sounds good. You get him up. There's a moment where you almost you're basically grabbing on a plate mail, so there isn't like a ton to grip. And so there was a moment where he starts to his arms are starting to slip out of your hands,
Ooh.
and as you get to the top, it slips and he rolls onto the platform up above you.
Wow.
Yeah, that was very close. And
Calculated.
Now, is there any chance that I could scale this with a really good athletics roll?
yeah. So from what you make an intelligence check, or make a survival check.
Okay.
Make a survival check to study the wall to see if you would know how to climb this well.
12.
Okay. It looks climbable.
Mm.
You look at it, you think, if I can prop myself up and kind of shuffle up that way.
What do you think? Should I try to climb?
I suppose.
Flying's more fun.
You'll need to make an athletics check on this if you do
What
it.
do I need to get?
I'm not going to tell you what you
I
need to
know,
get.
I know.
I'm not going to tell you that.
Okay, I'm going to.
Sephiroth, maybe you should be there to catch him in case
Yes, Sephiroth, maybe hover next to me.
As
Okay.
he's
really-
starting to feel out the wall, he says this. He's like,
Is it too late to retcon how I did this? Because I have the Azamar flying ability, which is a 1 minute long bonus action, and then I have the spell Fly, which is 10 minutes of concentration. I would, assuming a battle is incoming, I'd love to reverse this.
Yeah, you can.
If it was
I'll let,
okay.
Since it's because
Thank
you
you.
have another way of being able to do it, I will let you reverse
Thank
it.
you.
yes.
So I cast Fly, concentration 10 minutes, so then I'm able to, I do everything I just did, and I levitate down to monitor your progress.
Okay.
Okay, so he is still climbing, but you are monitoring him. Because you could try to carry him up, but it would be
Difficult.
I
it would
like
be a
to
disadvantage. It would be a disadvantage strength check if you wanted to try to carry
Then
him.
that's not good for.
Okay, cool. Then
or
yeah,
s-
you are
strength is
climbing.
not in my strength.
17.
17.
Mhm.
You get
Yeah.
about 30 feet up with this strategy of kind of I'm gonna shimmy myself up the wall and catch. You get to a point where there is a pretty good hold off to your left,
Okay.
but it's a little bit higher than you can reach.
Oh no.
You're gonna need to make a little bit of a jump for it.
So I roll again? For
Yes.
Athletics?
Unless you want to try to figure out another way around it.
If you fall, I will catch you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You make the. This would be technically acrobatics because you're jumping.
14.
14 is
Oh, acrobatics?
acrobatics because
Oh.
it's because this is jumping. This isn't a strength-based thing.
Is this here? That's Dex, yeah.
Oh, crap.
Oh no, is it worse?
It's worse. 7.
You're like, I can do this. I can do this. And you talk yourself up and you go to jump and you go, huh, but then you just your back foot slips off the wall
Oh,
and
no.
you just go into free fall.
I rush forward to seize him by that very same foot that slipped.
Okay, make a, this would also, make a, this would be a straight, make a strength check. So make an acrobatics check.
Oh, alright.
Did I say acrobatics?
You did? Do you mean
Athletics. Make an athletics check because you were trying to grab him and then also be strong enough to keep him up.
5.
Oh no! You go. You get you grab his hair Do you have hair?
Yes, little.
Yeah.
You grab just like.
I wanted
just
to grab his foot, but
Oh,
hair-
you go
hair
for
was-
his. You go for his foot, and as you go to grab it, he's flailing, and he accidentally kicks you in the face, and he just continues
How,
to fall.
how far is the fall?
He was only up 30 feet.
Oh, 30 feet?
Oh.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let you suffer and not spend a spell slot.
Okay.
Okay, so 30 feet.
Can I
it's,
try to catch myself one more time? No.
as you're
Oh,
falling,
free fall. So.
you are kind of like going down like the wall. You can make one attempt. I will give you one attempt to try to catch yourself on the wall.
Would that be athletics or?
This would be an athletics check to try to like grab
17.
to grab something on the wall.
17.
That's not going to be high enough for this kind of check.
Hmm.
Wow.
I mean, like you're only falling 30 feet,
Yeah.
which you fall really quickly, and then it would be I'm going to try to grab a small hold on a wall while I'm falling, and
Very
like
athletic.
so you like probably like scrape your hands down the wall, but you can't.
Oh,
you can't grip. Okay, so
It's only 3d6, don't worry.
yeah, it's 3d6. So you take.
Oh no.
I rolled a 6 and a 1, so
Oh, okay.
it balanced out, and a 2. So you take 9 points of falling damage.
Okay. Do you
Uh,
remember my hit dice?
okay, what do you want to do? Do you want to? If you guys can't find another way, he's gonna have to attempt to climb again.
This is frustrating.
If only I had my wings. Someday.
Does anyone have any mana potions to give you a spell slot?
Lord Dagon pats you on the back and says, "Someday."
You still look like you're flying. Can't you go down? And...
Well, I can go and try to carry him from top to bottom. That's true. I can.
It's just gonna be a more difficult strength check
Maybe
than the
we
first
should
one.
try it, cause
All right.
I'll try it. I'll try
Okay,
it.
so
I'll
you
go down
suck.
and I try to grab you firmly.
Yeah.
Grasp.
grasp it.
Firmly grasp it. Is this disadvantage you said?
No, it's just a higher DC
Okay.
save. It's not a
And
disadvantage.
it's just strength and not athletics. It's a big
Yeah,
difference.
yeah, this is
for
a
me.
strength check.
Okay.
It's a strength check, not athletics.
Then that's a 13.
You get him up about 30 feet again, and he
No!
slips through your hands.
No. Okay. Well, fine.
So-
You forced my hand, and so I
6.
as he slips again,
Oh.
I dimension door and arrive at the top of the cliff.
Oh.
With him?
Yes.
Okay.
'Cause he's
I
one
rolled
creature.
2 6s on the falling damage that
Okay.
time, so good.
I could
All right,
lay
you
on
guys have made it.
hands.
You guys have made it to the top.
You owe me a spell slot.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I don't know how I can give that, but
So you made it past this first like pretty big break. Go ahead and make a perception check, Kettle, since you were the one who kind of knew where you
Are
where
we
what
in
direction you were.
sunlight? Direct sunlight.
You are on the side of the mountain. You are in the sunlight. Yeah.
Okay, I make it with disadvantage.
Oh shoot! Sorry about that.
Oh, big difference.
no big deal.
10.
You don't see anything yet.
Ah!
Yeah, your eyes are not used to this. If somebody else wanted to try to make a perception check, they can.
I do. Oh yeah, 15.
15.
Yes.
You see about another. You guys have climbed about 1,000 feet right now.
A 1,000?
Yeah, like the hike up.
Yeah,
It's been a
yeah,
while.
Yeah.
About another 2,000 meters or whatever it was, whatever
It's
measurement I said. Another 2,000 of those up, you actually can see what looks like indentation in the wall. It looks like there is a rather big cave opening
might
farther
be a
up.
cave up there, but still like 2,000 feet more.
What do you say we take a short rest then before ascending the rest of the way?
I like that idea.
How close is it to nighttime?
You guys got into town. You guys got into town about midday. You guys have been out for about. The attack happened relatively quickly after you got into town. You guys have probably been out walking for about 3 to 4 hours now. So it's probably in the evening. So the sun is starting to set at this point.
Until it does, I take out a little blue parasol that I have, and I just hold it over.
Okay,
me.
sounds good.
Oh, the sun is not good.
If you feel like
It hurts
if
a
you
little.
feel like it is necessary, we can short rest. But also, my wife is in the clutches of a dragon.
That is true.
Well,
But
I will regain my spell slots if we take a short
my
rest.
body hurts.
Okay, fine. If you guys want to take a short rest, yeah, I mean you kind of outnumber him here,
I've
so
got kind of couple bruises. It'll be okay, Lord Dagon.
Dragons are really misunderstood.
Yeah, talk to this guy about dragons while we rest. Instantly falls.
then I will go on by myself for now. And he walks up to the next
What?
wall. He looks at it
He's earned my respect.
and he just starts to climb. He gets about 10 feet up and he falls. It does
Oh,
not. It
no.
does not go well. He takes 1 point of falling damage. He gets back up and he attempts it again. He gets a little bit farther this time. He gets about 15 feet up, and then
You're not gonna roll for him?
he falls again.
Lord Dagon,
He takes another 5 damage,
Lord Dagon, you might want to stop doing
Ah!
that. No.
and he crawls back over to your guys' little like
It'll
ring
be
of like
okay.
resting, and it's like, okay, we'll rest.
And I'll use lay on hands to give him his 6.
He can just use his hit dice. You don't have to.
Well,
do that.
then that's fine.
He uses.
Never mind.
He uses
Not
his hit
use
dice. If you guys
special-
have it, NPCs have it. So
Not use special.
he uses his hit dice to get back.
Hands.
2 hours of meditative contemplation. I've got my Mako energy back to full. How are you guys doing?
Is it 2 hours for you guys, or
Is
is
it
it
a short rest? Is there one? Can you do
Short
one?
rest is 1 hour.
All right, 1 hour. Sweet.
So how many hit points can I get back in 1 hour?
What's your hit dice?
Oh.
Those are your stats. I don't know your guys' stats
I
for
know,
this.
I know.
Well, you can get them all back.
I get all back.
I was gonna say you're level 8, which
Where
means
do
you
you
have
see
8
it?
hit dice, and you have
Where do you
taken
see? Hit that.
you've taken 9
Oh,
falling
right there.
damage.
Yeah, and we probably won't short rest again, so.
8 to D10, so you can do yeah.
Okay. Where the heck?
Plus your con mod, right? Yep. So there, you just got it all back, I think.
I got all back.
Good.
One roll.
Okay, so an hour passed. The sun now is behind the mountains. So you're the side of the mountains that you guys are on. It is quite dark now. You look out over like the valley that you were just in and everything like that, and you can still see the sunlight on what's below you. But you're part of the mountain. You are now in darkness.
I fold up my little parasol and put it
Yes.
away.
So you guys go on.
You can
Okay.
see well in dark.
Yeah, I can see pretty good.
How far?
Like 60 feet
Me
in
too.
dark. Well, really?
Yes.
The next thing right above you, there's like about another like 20-foot wall
Oh.
that looks a lot easier to climb than the last one that you guys just did. It does look easier. So there's about another 20-foot wall, and then you look, the path kind of wrapped over around the mountain a little bit. And that you guys should be able to climb up pretty easily. But you do have to make this last like 20-foot climb.
All right.
I'll make it.
Okay, sweet. So it's going to be an athletic check for those climbing.
Not 20.
Nice. You scurry on up there.
10.
-1, so 19.
Okay, well you definitely make it. You struggle, you get about halfway, and you fall.
Survival?
Is that what we're
You
doing?
take 5
no,
falling.
Uh,
5 falling damage.
Ooh,
Athletics, I think?
That's
You like land on like a rock really bad, kind of tweak your ankle. It's not great.
Sephiroth, you okay?
This is beneath me, and I cast fly.
Okay, what'd you do?
18.
18. You get up there just fine.
Ah, this
Also,
time.
also, you're what, like 8 feet?
Tall?
8
You
feet.
are a
How,
mountain.
you're a half orc, right?
Yes, but probably like 6'5".
Oh, okay. Well, it's not that. For somebody your size, this is a pretty easy climb.
Yes.
Uh,
I'm not Goliath. I slay Goliath.
All right.
Realized my character.
Lord Dagon climbs it actually quite successfully on his own in his full plate armor.
Wow, good for you.
He does well. You guys all get up there, and now there's a path that just continues to kind of wraps off to like the right of like if you're sitting facing the mountain, it goes to the right, and it just kind of starts to wrap up, and it looks like you can kind of just follow a path up there for quite a ways.
I would like to search for signs of cloud.
Okay.
Survival or investigation?
Survival would be. Are you trying to like?
I'm looking for
Tracking?
footprints.
Okay, yeah. If you're tracking in survival, if it's like I just want to see if I can tell if like.
If he's slain any monsters nearby.
Yeah,
or if
survival-
there's
survival
broken
works.
boxes that he's cut open.
A snaky line.
A snake.
A snaky
His
line.
sword
From his
dragging.
dragging the Buster sword
Did
through
you
the
say
snow.
invest?
Sorry,
Sorry.
yeah, it would be survival.
Survival. All right, that's 17.
17. You do not see any signs of him. You guys aren't in like the snow parts of the mountains,
Oh.
so it's really hard to see if there are tracks. You do look over to the side though, and you see slightly just up the mountain from where you are, maybe about 50 yards away. You see what looks like a rather large nest that
Oh.
is built onto the side of this in the side of this hill. If you want to try to figure out what kind of nest it is, you can roll a survival check or a nature check.
Is it a dragon nest? Well, I'll do nature.
14?
14?
Oh!
Do I even know it's a nest?
He pointed out to you.
Dirty 20 nature.
11. Oh, good.
You would know that this is what, like, the nest of, like, a griffin.
Mm.
A good griffin?
Griffin's nest.
Thank you. Is griffins good?
There is no good.
Oh,
I thought you'd say something
When
like
it,
that.
when it comes to monsters and beasts, I'd have to agree with your friend Sephiroth here.
okay.
Okay. You
Let's keep going for
Yeah, you guys
time.
continue
Yeah.
climbing up. You continue climbing on up. You make it about like another 1,500 meters or so up. You're getting closer. You can see more clearly defined now in the wall of the mountain, like where this like tunnel is, and you know for a fact that like this is a cave entrance we're working our way towards. On your way, you actually see some of like the burnt, charred remains of a griffin
Oh.
on smoked on the side of the
Oh
mountain.
no.
Dragon is griffin slayer.
But
See?
dragons are so good.
I'm terribly sorry, my dear Master Kettle, but I think you might have a slightly biased opinion on large reptilians.
This could have been Cloud's doing.
roll a nature check to see if you can tell.
Cloud?
That's a dirty 20 again.
You know for a fact that this is not Cloud's doing. You know, with beyond a shadow of the doubt. As you say it, you realize how stupid you sound.
Everything is Cloud's.
Make a persuasion check now.
If he can summon Bahamut, he can summon this.
Yeah,
dragon.
make a persuasion check.
I'm gonna
Oh my
insight his
God.
claim.
Persuasion. My persuasion check is 17.
This is close.
Okay, I believe you.
Yes, Lord. Well, just a second. Lord Dagon, who rolled a 5, looks at you and says, "This cloud figure seems to be the most frightening and terrible of all men."
Yes.
He is weak and pathetic, like you.
Well, I don't know about Lord Dagon.
But you are not quite as worthy of extermination as he.
I believe
Thank you. I
Cloud.
think everyone has ever spoken to me this way before.
I've tried to paint a picture of Cloud to you guys as some beats.
All right.
How recent is the smolder? Can we
Make
tell how-
make an investigate or make a survival check.
That would be 17.
17. This has been here for what seems like probably several days, if not weeks.
Oh.
Oh man.
It's been there a while.
Okay.
You
This
guys
one's-
continue past it?
Yeah, let's go. Let's get.
Yeah.
How
Okay,
much
you-
time has passed since I cast Fly at the previous cliff?
The last one, the 20
Yeah.
20-foot one. You guys have climbed for about another hour and a half. It is nighttime. There are stars in the sky.
Can we take another short rest?
Lord Dagon quite insistently says, "We will not be taking any
No.
more short rests."
I have to agree with you this time.
You guys get up a ways. You are probably about 500 meters
Good.
from this cave tunnel. Like, it is 500 meters above you. And there is quite a large break in the path.
Hmm.
And it's almost as if, like, if there was a bridge there, it looks like it had just fallen away or something like that. Or like a part of the mountain has, like, slid down. Maybe it got knocked off in like an avalanche. The path is quite covered in snow now at this point. But it is like there is quite a defined gap in the path, and it is about 10 feet, 15 feet. 15 feet wide is this gap, and it is a pretty sheer drop down a couple of 100 feet.
We have to get across it.
Yes, you could try to climb up the mountain and around it, but it looks like the most difficult climb you would have done so far.
I can't jump 15 feet.
15. Wait.
Here, let me paint this picture better for you. There is a path.
Yeah.
It falls away. There's like an overhang above you guys. There's like a rock wall overhang. It goes up about 10 feet,
Yeah.
and there's an overhang that kind of sticks out over the path a little bit.
And we need to get to that.
You need to get across.
Yes, we have to jump
Okay.
across the chasm.
Yes. There's an
I-
overhanging roof above you of stone, but
Assuming I have a rope,
Oh.
Roku, could you toss me?
I can try.
I'm really light. I think you can do it. I don't know if I have a rope. I have thieves' tools. I have oil.
I didn't pay attention.
I
I have
love-
a hempen rope.
You do.
I do.
How many feet?
50 feet.
You have plenty of rope to be able to create a rope bridge.
Yes.
And
But-
I have a...
We did. The recording went off for like 5 seconds, but then I got it back going because it hit the limit.
Oh, you're talking about the anchor one?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay, just so you know, this
Okay.
is test.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome.
All right. So,
Awesome. Okay,
where are we at?
We're
strengths,
tossing.
strength, or athletics?
If you're gonna toss him,
Yes.
I found this, sorry.
it would be we'll make it an athletics check to toss him.
Okay.
If it was like you're trying to lift something, it would just be a strength check. But if you were trying to like throw something, that'd be athletic.
16.
16? How big are you?
He's
I'm
very small.
30 pounds,
Oh my god.
Wow.
2.5 feet tall.
That is
You're 30 pounds.
Well, without my
You don't
equipment.
even need to make a check.
Without
to
my
toss.
equipment, so probably like 50. I don't know.
Do you know what your like normal carrying weight is? It doesn't matter. 16
don't.
16's fine. You pick him up and you like javelin toss him across the thing. And it's like great. You're like, for a moment, Kettle, as you soar through the air with nothing below you for hundreds of feet, you have a moment where you're just like, I'm flying. And then just skid his face first into the
Yes.
snow on the other side.
Could be like, you're flying.
And because of my ring of feather falling, I don't take any damage.
Okay, sure. It's a very gentle,
Oh my.
slow
It's a slide
berry.
into home base.
Just like a nice slow berry into the snow. And you guys are like, we think he made it, and eventually you see his head pop back up out of the snow. So you have one side of the rope
And I
with
have
you.
a python.
A python.
Yeah.
So I'll take it and take the other end of a dagger and just, I'm not very strong, but I'll take as much time as I need and I'll just kind of, just hit it into the ground.
Okay. Make an intelligence check. Or no, survival. It would be survival.
19.
A 19?
Ooh.
Yeah, so you know that like if you were trying to pound this into like literally like the rock that you're standing on, it would take forever. But you've managed to find a rather solid chunk of like ice underneath the snow that you can drive the python into. And it like its hold is pretty secure. You get it in there, you sink like the whole thing into it. It looks like it's a solid chunk of ice out of then.
Alright, and then I'll try to toss the other end of the rope over.
Oh, you just okay, cool. Make an athletics check to throw this rope.
Oh no. 7.
You toss it and it gets like 5 feet, and then you pull it back up and you have to try again.
I'll try again. 7.
The same thing happens.
Try it again.
Lord Dagon and Roku and Sephiroth are standing there watching. Just it's like in an anime when it cuts away to different characters watching it, and it just does like the blink blink noise or whatever. That's what it's like.
My friends are my strength. My friends are my strength.
Roll with advantage because you said that.
Yes.
17.
17. You finally manage it. You like wind up, and as you say, "My friends are my strength." You let it go, and it starts to unfurl, and then it's starting to fall, just so close to the edge. And Roku dives out and grabs just the end of the rope and like pulls it back.
Nice toss, Kettle.
Thanks.
What are you guys anchoring it into? End with what?
Set it off.
You're the
Or you
best
can
anchor
just
I've
swing
ever
in
heard
and
of.
then
Or you
climb
can
up.
swing and climb. That's
Or I
right.
could hold it.
Then you have to
Yes.
toss it back.
Also, if you're planning to literally swing across, you are swinging into a rock wall.
Well,
Like you're gonna have to make.
strong.
You're gonna
I
take
am
damage, and then you are going to have to make a check
Is
to make
there
sure you hold
anything
on.
nearby to tether the rope to?
Well, you could do what Kettle did, which is like drive it into a block of ice or like ice.
Okay.
It, like so, yeah. If you were to
Do
drive
we
it
have
into the
a python
ice on the
this
mountain,
side? A python?
a python.
I have a
Oh,
spear.
I know exactly what to do.
Okay.
Oh, I have 10
You have 10 pythons?
pythons. Is how I
Pythons?
pronounce it.
Can you
Okay.
throw
I will.
that?
I will
Top
say
is
that
right.
since
Top
this was
is
your
right.
plan, you would have known to have left one behind.
Yeah.
So
Good thing you left all the pythons over here.
I'm pretty sure it's python, but okay.
Pittons. Pitt.
Okay. Cool.
Got it.
This doesn't feel as good, Pitten.
I don't know.
I think it is Pitten though. I'd have to double check.
You are DM. You decide.
In
Well,
this
hang
world,
on,
it
let's
is
do
Pitten. Anyway,
Okay, let's
yep.
adhere.
So make a survival check to find a good spot to drive it into.
Okay. Why is it me?
17's pretty good though.
17. You also find you kind of like dig around through the snow a little bit, and you find like a good like patch of ice that you can drive it into.
Right here.
There you go. Sweet.
Like single just with his hand.
Love that.
down.
Cool.
And now we
Alright.
shimmy or
Yep, now you
or
shimmy.
tightrope.
Probably
You can
shimmying across would probably
Set it off.
shimmying across would probably be best. This one would also be a athletics check, but it's going to be a much like you have quite a sturdy rope to be able to use on there.
So advantage.
Not advantage, but it's a lower check. Okay, well let's handle this in order.
Yeah, you first.
21.
You get over there quite well, and like first, like you're a large man, and there's like moments where it's like you kind of hear like some. You guys double check the pittons. You make sure that they are like they're safe before the next person tries it, because that was the heaviest person that just went across.
Might want to check the pittance.
They do, and they seem okay.
Okay.
They seem okay.
Good.
Send the Lord over next.
Yes, Lord Dagon is going next. He rolled a 19, so he'll definitely make it across just fine. You guys are actually starting to be somewhat impressed by this Lord Dagon, who at the beginning seemed like quite the not great adventurer, but I can't think of a better word. But yeah, he's doing quite well. And Dawson, it is your turn.
I kneel down, elegantly take the rope in my hands, and swoop down over the cliffside, and I nat 1. Or critical fail. I rolled a 1, and I have failed critically.
You had a point of inspiration though.
I do. I'm not gonna waste that on this.
Okay.
Well,
You just.
Oh well, let's. Technically,
technically,
you need to know. I think you need to use inspiration before I tell you what happened.
yeah, I'm not gonna use my inspiration. What happens from critically failing this?
This is like you are failing. It's not the rope.
Yeah, I.
So you go down, and then you your feet like leave the ledge. Your whole body hangs, and you
My grip.
you slip and fall off of the rope.
All right, how far? And it's a 100-foot drop.
It is like a 200.
Okay, I dimension door to the other side.
Oh.
Can we take another short rest?
You really have to stop.
I have 2 materia slots. I am not myself. I am
If you want to
an
make
emanation.
if you want to make a short rest, you're gonna have to convince Lord Dagon.
I think we should keep
Intimidation.
I think if you two vote to keep going, then
You want to keep
going.
going,
I think we
Kettle.
should keep going.
But
We're so close, and the
But
dragon's
he's-
not going to attack.
fine.
But here, does anybody have a way of? Do you have scry magic? Any of you?
No.
No.
I was gonna say if we could.
Do
If
you?
we,
What Dagon?
no, I'm not a
That's
spellcaster,
why you're
sir.
asking. Okay.
But
He's only got cry magic.
I was.
That's not.
I was just going
You
to
almost
say that
did
if
it
we
again.
if we could scry on my wife to see if she's even still alive, then we would probably be able to. We would know if it was okay to take a short
Maybe
rest.
it's better not to know yet. but-
I'm sure the dragon's near. I can feel it. Let's just keep going, and
Let's-
we'll talk with him, and everything will be okay.
That's your plan. We talk.
Well, I want to talk with him.
I know you.
As do I. Lead on, Kettle.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. You guys
Keep going.
continue on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Continue on. You climb the rest of the way up. It is more of a hike up than it is climbing anything. You have surpassed the hardest parts of that. You climb up, and it's weird. Like, at some point, the closer you get, there's like no snow left on the mountain. And the closer you get to the opening, it actually starts to feel quite warm, especially for the middle of the night. It starts to feel warm, and you get up to the entrance, and you look in, and you can kind of just see like a reddish glow from some pools of magma.
Is this a crater or a cave?
It is a cave. Yes.
That's it.
Yes. You get the sense that
You think
the magic of this beast is transforming this mountain.
I could just go walk in and talk to him.
All right.
While you guys do that, you guys suss out what you want to do. I'm
Snack
going
break.
to draw.
Oh, he's gonna draw a map.
I'm going to draw things?
Why do you need to draw?
I'm gonna draw later. I'm gonna
Can
draw.
You need to.
Could I just take a step
It's not
away
like
from
it's not like we're gonna have combat or anything like
What?
that.
Can I take a step away from you?
Oh,
yeah.
This is still just practice, right?
This is practice.
You should check in with our fans.
I just did.
You did?
Yes, thank you.
Any comments?
Hello,
Thanks.
Rachel.
Good.
Still watching? I don't know why I'm still
Hi,
in
Mom.
character.
How's our audio?
Hi, Abby.
How's our audio?
Do you need that dragon opened?
Oh wow, these. Yep. These markers kind of suck.
My wife has dignity and is probably not watching. But I'm going to check.
This break brought to you by
This break is brought to you by
Final Fantasy VII.
Final Fantasy VII.
Do you know how close I was to being Cloud? And what shenanigans that would have caused?
My
All right.
Wow. I wondered what you were gonna do. That would have
Wow,
been
these
hard
are really,
to
really,
say
really,
yes and too.
really
We
terrible.
just broke the lore.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. You just completely open your mind to.
That might be what part 2 is like.
Oh yeah, let's work together, Cloud. Because
Why not?
He's like, join me. Someone one day.
Maybe he will.
Yeah.
Maybe he will.
This
Kingdom
all
Hearts 2 is open ended. They both ascended into the sky, and
Yeah.
we don't know what happened next.
We don't.
We're off fighting baddies together.
They made up.
Ugh. I suppose this is normally where we'd have a break.
Yes, this is normally when we'd have break. Okay. Do you guys want to discuss what it is you are doing? Oh, that's not here.
Do you need my
I'm here.
Mini? Or do you have?
Go ahead and put your minis in the middle here.
Oh yeah, because we're just walking in.
You're right in the cave, right there.
Yeah, bottle.
And if one of you has an extra mini that you can use for
I do have works in there.
Lord Dagon,
Yeah. That's fine. You want-
that'd be great.
Do we see him as we walk in?
This guy.
You're just peeking through, so you might not yet.
Lord Dagon.
Where are we?
Ooh, he's cool.
Here. Lord Dagon can be.
Do you have a mini that we can use for
Lord Dagon.
the lady?
For the lady? Yeah.
What about for the dragon?
I almost chopped that wing off.
Would have been admirable.
I don't know why this sounds like that. I'm so sorry. I mean, the anchor recording. That's so weird.
Come on.
Okay, so
There's a lady holding a spear.
here's what I'm thinking. We talk to the dragon, because I'm sure this is just a misunderstanding.
No doubt.
Do you have the dragon mini?
And then he's like in his box.
Okay, you guys talk. I will unbox the dragon.
Yeah, but that's fine. And well then he'll just let her go.
I think it sounds like decent plan.
Although sometimes I hear the dragons make you like prove yourself to them. So we might have to.
And you will.
So about you. You're going to do it.
We will.
Oh, come on.
Yes. We will.
Dragons slay lots of giants, so you have a lot in common.
That's true. Do they ever like snack on giants?
But you feast on giants.
Well, not usually. Just take their skulls as armor parts for children.
But we don't want to slay him, right? He's a dragon.
Oh no.
No, we want to talk.
Yeah.
Hopefully
want
not
to-
slay.
To win the dragon's allegiance so that he can wreak an injury upon the planet grievous enough to rejoin my soul with the life stream
And as you are talking,
and make this planet.
you see one claw emerge from the molten lava at the back of the cave,
Kettle,
and another,
you're on.
and another.
Oh.
And as he pulls himself out, you see a great, large head of an adult red dragon with horns, with horns that twist and curve, and his maw, the fangs are so large that they actually overhang his lower jaw. This is a
vampiric dragon.
vicious-looking creature, and he says, at first in Draconic,
Which I know.
he says, "Who has dared come back to my lair?"
I only know giant.
In Draconic, I will say, "Hello, mighty dragon. I am Kettle. This is Roku. This is Sephiroth. This is Dagon, not Dragon. We have come because we know that you are great and awesome, and I want to be a dragon like you. Please give me wings."
Flattering words from such a little one, and one who comes so well armored. Armored to the teeth, I would say. And yet you say you come wishing me to grant you wings?
I
Grant you
mean-
the powers of
I mean, I do. To be perfectly honest, the girl that you have, that's his wife. So,
Ah, so
He
you
wants her
did
back.
come from her.
well,
You see her. She is on a ledge that is probably about 20 feet up, kind of surrounded by magma. These little, streams right here, these are, magma streams. The full circle parts are, actual pools.
Kettle. Also ask him if he can injure the planet. What happened? Is it
It should still be. I just had a question of did it end? Is it still going?
Yeah, we're still going.
would you mind? Draconic is the best language, but would you mind speaking in common because my friends can't understand? If you mind, then I'll just translate.
It kind of frowns at that. It says, "Yes, we can talk in that pitiful excuse for a language if you wish."
Or an orc, if you know that. That was pretty good. Was it? He said shut up.
Your flesh smells like those that I have eaten before.
Oh no.
What is your name, Orc Man?
Didn't he already tell you? Not that I speak Draconic, but I heard my name. Roku, Giant Slayer. Friend
Giant
of-
Slayer.
Friend of dragons.
That remains to be seen.
And what's your name?
My name is Sephiroth.
What a dumb name.
No! Don't say that.
And to you, dragon, I have a proposition. Wreak upon this planet an injury so grievous that I absorb the life stream into myself and become like unto a god. And then I shall use this planet as my vessel to sail the cosmos and conquer other worlds, just as my mother did 2,000 years ago.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
I'm not as good at persuasion as intimidation.
Look at the orc.
We broke the DM.
It'll take a miracle.
It's the first session I've already broken.
Wait.
Damn.
That was a nat 20.
Nat 20, but disadvantage. So that would be a.
That was the most
be,
ridiculous thing to ask for.
That would be a 10.
Why would I want to turn you into a god?
Do you not wish to conquer this planet?
Oh, I could conquer this planet without your help. I guarantee you of that.
Sephiroth. if you just want a person, you could give us back her, because she seems really nice and like she doesn't deserve this. But nearby, there's a really nasty guy. His name.
Oh, have you seen Cloud?
He like smirks and laughs at you guys. He's like, "Oh, you foolish, foolish beings are coming here."
So you have seen Cloud?
She was my quarry.
Who is she?
I'm not allowed to give her back.
Cloud?
I'm not inclined to give her back.
Is Cloud doing his dress trick again? Dressing up as a woman and achieving some end?
No, I guarantee you that this woman is a woman. I would ask her husband. He could probably assure you of that.
Lord Dagon, is that your wife? Perception check?
Wait, did he just go...
Make a perception check, but Lord Dagon is like, that is her. That is Miriam.
And he just said he needs her for
Miriam is like somewhat like unconscious, like on the ground. She looks like she has dealt with quite a lot lately. Okay.
No. Okay.
No, yes, that's good.
Is that better?
If there's anything else that you have to say, my patience is growing thin.
Wait, how can I get my wings?
Yes, give the guy wings. Please?
I am afraid that you are cursed
What?
with the knowledge of light, but the inability to ever attain it. If you wish to stay here, though, and worship me in all of my magnificence, well, I would never turn down one of my own kind. But your friends, they can stay too if they wish to be lunch.
My friends are my strength.
They are also your weakness. You must.
Friendship is weakness, it is true.
But Sith,
I'm afraid now is your time that you're going to have to choose, little lizard. The might of a dragon, or your friends.
Kettle.
make the right choice.
I'll throw my cloak on and I'll start to.
Are we going into initiative?
Hang on,
I'm
hang
just stealthing.
Oh,
Make a stealth check with
In
disadvantage
broad
because he is watching you and the entire cavern is lit up by magma.
16.
Where do you think you're going? And he unleashes his fire breath. And everybody roll initiative. First off, everybody roll a dexterity save.
Oh shoot.
I was hoping it would separate us so that we all don't get roasted.
Yeah.
yeah, we could go down in one blaze, actually.
Oh no, and I was by Ben and I would have gotten his aura, but I didn't now.
Oh yeah, I do have my aura.
Roll initiative?
Yeah, roll initiative.
Okay.
Well, make a dexterity check first because he is doing his fire
I'll
breath.
do initiative first.
Well, here we'll go initiative since you triggered it while moving, so we'll roll
Okay.
initiative
Okay.
first. Yeah.
Sorry,
Awesome.
guys.
8.
Oof. Not good for him.
That's good.
13.
14.
Okay. 14. 8 for you, Ben.
Yep.
13 for Dawson. The Lord. The Lord is going first. He rolled a 19. I don't know what his stats are because I made this guy up,
Dang it.
but
Fitting.
I don't even know what his sword does yet. We're
Just
working on it.
Make him into
Let me see.
a shing, cling, clang. He looks like Saint George and the Dragon. Look at him there.
That's cool.
Yeah, we might get.
I like that dragon.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
have
cool.
a lot of hope here.
Yep. So he has rolled. Yep. So he rolled. He rolled a 19. So he's going first. Then it's him first. You have 14. Then it'll be Dawson. Then it'll be the dragon, and then it is going to be Ben. Okay.
Oh,
So
great.
Lord Dagon, since it is his first move and he sees you start to scurry off, he sees the dragon start to wind up for the breath attack. He is going to charge forward with his shield raised up in front of him. His 30 feet of movement. Yep, so... Oh, which one's Lord Dagon? This one? Lord Dagon, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then he is going to prepare. He's going to prepare. He's going to prepare the dodge action. Since he can't reach the dragon, he's going to prepare dodge action. Next up is.
So he's not getting that fire off as a first bone as a surprise.
Kettle triggered the initiative when he attempted to sneak, and
Okay.
so if that's what's going to trigger initiative, he's prepping his dragon. Like you get the sense it's coming.
He's
but-
got legendary actions, right?
Oh yeah.
So he could do it.
You
he
can't do
could-
Dragon Breath as a legendary action.
Oh, okay.
Luckily.
Yeah, legendary actions do not include Dragon Breath, unfortunately. I mean, good for you guys, but unfortunate for everything else.
My go.
Yep.
Okay.
Would you like us to prepare our things?
Okay, let me see how this
Don't
works.
don't pre-roll, but know what you're gonna do. What are you doing?
I'm gonna say, I'm more dragon than you'll ever be. And then I
Oh
will,
my.
I'm going to, what is this silly ability?
More than you'll
Silly.
ever be.
And then I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna get up to him.
Okay.
I guess I'll bonus action to get over this way for my
Your bonus action dash.
dash, and then I will use grovel, cower, and beg. As an action on your turn, you can cower pathetically to distract nearby foes. Until the end of your next turn, your allies gain advantage on attack rolls against enemies within 10 feet of you that can see you. Once you
Amazing.
use this trait, you can't use it again until you finish a short long rest.
So do I have to make some sort of check to contest that, or is it just?
Nope, they
So-
all get advantage as long as I'm within 10 feet
So
of
you
that
say
until my next turn.
I'm more of a dragon than you'll ever be. And you run forward and just start
Just run.
groveling at the feet of this dragon. Amazing. Sephiroth, it is your turn.
Okay, wow. Okay, so I cast Hexblade's Curse on this dragon, and it is cursed for 1 minute.
Okay.
And if you need to know the details of that, I guess at a point I will tell you.
I should have it on my DM board here.
It's a special curse that I have as a
Okay, I was
Hexblade
gonna say
warrior.
they do not have it.
Okay, and now that he's cursed, I can, I create a temporary bond between him and myself, and I magically teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space
Okay.
within 5 feet of the target. Okay, so so he's not within 30 feet of me, so I
But you
can't
can
do
move
that.
first to get the ring.
Oh, yeah, that's
you,
right.
you have your movement.
Alright,
so
so
you're
I
fine.
charge forth, and I teleport within 30 feet.
Okay.
5, 10, 15.
Yeah, you can get right in front of them.
Oh, well, I don't want to be right in front
Wherever
of
you want to be, you can get there. Yeah.
here, and I have reach. So with Masamune.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. So now that I'm there, I action to cast my curse.
Yep.
I bonus action to use relentless and get up to him, and then I think I can. 1 second. And then I think this is a free action, but I manifest Masamune a 7.5 foot long katana.
Oh, to like summon your
two-handed
weapon?
katana.
Yeah, you can do that.
Right,
That's
so-
that is a free action. I think you can do that. Okay, so you get up to him. He sees you two on both of his sides. He is going to take his action. He is going to.
I used my action, bonus action, so I can't.
He is going to use Fire Breath. 60-foot cone. And it's going to go.
Oh Dagon.
It's gonna go right out. It's gonna go for you, and it's gonna go for Lord Dagon.
Okay.
Okay, so you have to make dexterity saving
Oh.
throws.
What?
It's just the two of you.
It's just,
Okay.
he can't get all four of you in the
Yes.
cone. It's a
Please.
good thing that you guys got to move first. Otherwise, you guys would have all been burnt to it first.
Okay, you do get to add though your charisma.
Oh,
That's a dex save, right? So plus is it plus 0?
You said charisma.
Oh yeah, but that too. Okay, so yeah.
also, I didn't tell you guys this at the beginning, but this is what you would have had as adventurers. You each have 2 greater healing potions with you.
Okay.
Oh, good. Oh.
Actually,
That would have. We never talked about what you guys start with, but you guys would start with that. What'd you get, Ben?
9.
9.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you fail.
Yeah.
Ooh, Lord Dagon fails too.
Shoot.
Dang. That's a lot. Okay, you guys each take, well, here. No. You each take 63 fire damage.
You do, Ben?
Yep.
And
Oh,
Dagon.
Lord Dagon also takes 63 fire damage.
I have 5.
No.
It could be worse, because that's the average. Like, it could be much worse.
Oh
Yeah.
Can I even do anything with
no.
Next up, that's going to be his only thing on this turn. That's what he does.
Okay.
Next up.
That's me.
Yep, it's you. What do you want to do?
So I just got burnt to a crisp.
You did get burnt pretty bad.
So I want to run up 30 feet. Yeah. And then I have a range of 20 feet for my spear. And I'm going to throw it at him.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Ooh, that hits.
Oh, you get make it with advantage actually, because of my thing, just in case you get a nat 20.
Okay. 17 plus 7.
17 plus 7.
Yeah.
You hit.
Yeah.
How much
Okay.
damage?
I gotta roll the damage now.
Oh,
What?
Lord Dagon took the dodge action, so he takes half that damage.
Oh.
He prepped the dodge.
So I threw it with Divine Smite.
Okay.
So 4 plus 9. Wait. I rolled the wrong one.
Nice.
14 damage.
14 damage.
Oh, plus your strength, right?
Plus my strength, so 18.
18. Okay, 18 damage. Nice.
Do you have another spear to throw?
I have my mace now. My maul. Mace.
Okay.
I'm just gonna just smack him until I die, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Sounds good. So that's your attack. Your spear doesn't come back to you, does it? Okay, cool.
I will jump on that thing and pull it out of it.
Next up is Lord Dagon, who took less damage there because he prepped the dodge action. So he, like, as he dove out of the way, he takes less damage. He is going to now run up, and he is going to make 2 attacks with this amazing sword that you guys see, but you guys have not seen what it does yet. He rolls. Ooh, that's really bad. He's definitely gonna miss on the first one. First one's a fail. The second one is going to.
He has advantage on all these.
Oh, because of your thing?
Yeah.
Okay, then he will. Okay, so that'll count as the first one, which hits. The second one is also going to hit. He is going to do. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Okay.
We just have to like maximize
9 plus
damage.
9 plus 11.
Yep.
Okay, 19 damage on the first on the first attack. You notice that when he like stabs into the dragon, as it pierces the scales, there's like a radiant, blinding light that kind of like shines through where the
Ooh.
sword like pierces him.
Oh.
So he's doing like slashing and piercing damage, but then also radiant damage.
This isn't the Holy Avenger.
Oh man.
I literally am making this up as we go. So
It is.
It is the holy.
2, 4. 15 more points of damage. So he did 19 or 15.
That's pretty good.
Minus 19 minus 15. Okay, the dragon did not like that, and is going to use his tail attack, which is going to knock. Which is as a legendary action, he's going to use his tail attack, which is a range of 15, but it can only target one person at a time, which is kind of weird. He quickly whisks around and knocks Lord Dagon with his tail.
You can turn
which-
all the way 180.
I mean, it's a whip.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
with his like lizard-like body, just like. Let's see. Oh yeah, it hits. We're doing 17 damage to Lord Dagon, which is not great for Lord Dagon, but he's still looking okay. Lord Dagon appears to be a tankier fellow than you thought.
He seemed quite the weasel.
Okay, so that is what Lord Dagon is, or that's what the dragon does. He uses his first legendary action for that. It is now your turn again.
Okay.
Yep. That was Lord Dagon.
I'm gonna briefly say to Sephiroth,
If you get within 5 feet, it actually helps me.
and I will take an advantaged attack because of pack tactics.
Yep.
My kobold ability
Yep.
with my crossbow at point blank range. And I have
Okay.
crossbow expert, so it's not with disadvantage. Oh, not good. 17 to hit.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
Not
With
gonna
my
hit.
with my +1 crossbow. Okay, I will take a second shot as my bonus action
Okay.
with advantage still. Come on. Oh my word. Well, 19 to hit.
19 to hit.
Yeah.
19 meets it, beats it.
Ooh,
What are
good.
you hitting with?
Hand crossbow.
Oh yes.
And each time, so I shot the first one, and then for the second shot, I
Alright.
take all my strength to reload it, and then fire again.
Yeah.
Okay, I get my snack attack.
Snack attack.
Snack attack. Is that you like throw a bunch of nuts at him?
I wish.
Grapes.
That would be.
The Nut Job. That's the movie with the squirrel.
Got it. Yeah, I remember that movie.
How much damage?
Kind of.
That would be
Didn't see it. I just saw the poster for it at every
15.
AMC for a while.
17. 21.
Whoa, nice.
21
Okay.
magical.
He did not like that. It like
And
pierces into his pierces in between some of the scales, and he lets out a deafening roar.
I'll just
He is not happy at
move
all.
around this.
Then next will be Sephiroth.
Dun 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 dun. I roll a nat 20 and a 14.
A nat 20 and a 14.
Yep.
Okay, the 14 does not hit, but that one. Do you still get advantage on everything because of what Alec did?
No.
Oh,
it's
okay.
gone.
Oh, and I move. I'm sorry. I move within 5 feet of him. I get.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
All right. So, and how are you running nat 20s?
Just double everything.
Nice. Okay.
It's easier to keep track of that way. You just double everything.
Okay. 14. So 28 slashing damage.
28 slashing damage. Okay.
And that's it. As a bonus action, I can't do anything. Cool.
Set-
2 attacks.
17
I
slashing
rolled.
damage.
I rolled my 2 attacks already.
How much
so,
slashing damage?
28.
28. Oh,
Yep.
gosh, jeez.
14 times 2.
You guys are taking chunks out of him.
All right.
Yes.
Now it's his turn.
He is going to use his. He's gonna. Oh, it is his turn. Okay, so he won't use his legendary actions because it's his turn.
You can't use it right before it.
He does not get his dragon breath back.
That's very good.
Yes. He is going to turn on you, little kettle. He is going to. Well, first he'll
Cower
use
harder.
frightening presence. Everybody within 120 feet.
I
You need
cannot
to
be
succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
I cannot be frightened. I'm a paladin.
Well done, Paladin.
I am not scared of you,
This
but
is-
you really hurt me.
I am fear. Wisdom, you said?
Wisdom
17.
does not save.
What? Oh.
Lord Dagon saves.
Jeez.
Lord Dagon rolls like a
16.
boss. You do not save.
Lord D'Artagnan, more like.
I can't be afraid of him.
You were frightened for 1 minute.
This is not.
You get to repeat the saving throw at the end of its
This
turn.
is lore breaking.
This just means that we have disadvantage, right? But we can still
Yep.
attack him, right?
You can still attack him, but you cannot move forward. You cannot move forward towards him, but you can still make attacks at disadvantage. I think that's how the fright works. You can make attacks, but just at disadvantage, right?
I'll look it up.
Okay.
you make the save at the beginning of every turn.
You make the
End of every
save.
turn,
It's at the end of each turn. So he uses Frightening Presence. He is going to make a bite attack at Kettle. It's going to hit. It's going to be well over 20 to hit. 19 damage.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay, so have that to... It would be 9 damage. 9 plus 9 is
Yes,
18. So 9 damage. 9 piercing damage. It's going to... 2 claw attacks. It's going to make a claw attack at Sephiroth. Ooh! This might miss. Well, maybe. 18? Does that hit?
No. Yes, it does.
18 does hit you.
18 does hit you.
Ooh, okay, yeah. He rolled really bad. 18 hits. It's going to be 15 slashing damage. And then he is going to make one last claw attack at Dagon, who is not afraid of him. A nat 20. So 30 more damage to Dagon.
Oh,
He's
Dagon-
got more hit points than any of us.
Dagon has taken a lot of hits, and he looks like he is wounded, but he looks like he is still doing okay.
Dagon MVP.
What?
We really missed
You get
Yeah,
the you
holy
get the
cow.
you get the sense
Imagine
that
if we
this
could-
like armor
I know.
and this shield that he
It's
is
a lot.
using is helping him quite a bit.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. One of the perks of being royalty is the things that you wear really help sometimes. So there's that as well. Okay, that's the end of his turn. So next up in the order, it would be
Me.
Ben. Yeah,
Yes. Alright, does a 26 hit?
26 definitely hits.
I'm gonna run up.
Okay,
And I have my maul or my mace. I'm gonna call it mace.
okay,
And I'm just gonna smack the crap out of him.
okay,
Is my goal with Divine Smite.
okay.
So
Am I? I'm not quite giving you a flank. am I?
4, 6. That's 10 plus 2d8. 17.
17
Yep.
damage. Nice.
Yep. I'm
Okay.
gonna try to hit him again.
Okay.
Yeah. Same
Oh,
roll.
yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Dang.
So
So this.
this one without Divine Smite.
Okay, that's fine.
But
Go for it.
okay. 4, 3, 7. Oh, plus I have bludgeoning damage as well.
Okay.
So 11.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sorry.
That's all right. Yeah. So this half-orc paladin man who has 5 hit points left, bloodied as all hell, just comes up and just starts smacking the crap out of this dragon. Like he leans your head down as he notices you approach, and you just bash him back and forth across the jaw. He is going to take a legendary action at this point, and he is going to use a wing attack. So the dragon beats its wings, and each creature within 10 feet of the dragon must succeed on a DC saving throw. A dexterity saving throw. Alright? And if you fail, you are knocked prone.
22.
Save.
Inspiration.
Dex is my thing.
13.
You do not save.
5.
You do not save. Dagon does not save either. So for those of you who do not save, you are knocked prone, and you take 15 bludgeoning damage.
So negative 10.
You go unconscious. You drop unconscious.
Oh!
That is last
How
one.
many
All
health
right.
potions did you say each of us had?
2.
As he does his wing attack, he is now about 10 feet in the air.
Someone pick up my hand and
So
lay
he
it
is
on
slightly up off the ground right
Were
now.
there opportunity attacks at all?
Because of the wing attack, it's like
No.
gusting. Well, you succeeded on yours, so I'll give you an
I
opportunity
did,
attack.
but I already took my reaction.
Oh, okay, cool. Then you can't.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is now up in the air. Everybody else is prone. Ben is down. Next up then is going to be, after Ben, it goes back up to the top, Dagon. Dagon is going to get up, and he is going to make another attack. Another round of 2 attacks. That one is going to miss. That one is going to hit.
Can you hit him even he's in the air?
He's 10 feet up. If he jumps, he can do it. So if he ran and jumped, he could slash at it. Because he's not that high up. He did a quick wing beat, so he's just 10 feet off the ground right now. He's not very high up. That one's definitely going to hit though for him. So he's going to take that.
Prone, right?
1,
Yeah.
2.
I'm just down.
Prone. So he does 16 more damage. A mix of slashing and radiant. And then that is the end of his turn. Next up is going to be Kettle.
Okay. She's 10 feet in the air.
Yep. You got your crossbow, right?
I do,
Okay.
but it's pretty... I'll once again say to Sephiroth, if you can get within 5 feet of him in the air, I can do wonders. And then I can't get closer to the source of my fear, but I'll just sort of circle around,
Okay.
and I will force feed a potion of greater healing to
Okay.
Roku.
Yeah, since he's in the air, you were not moving any closer or anything like that. So you do that, you roll the potion.
And then I'll move back to where I was.
Okay, sounds good.
And that'll be my... So I'll get you what you...
When do we make the fear save?
At the end of your turn.
Oh,
Make the
so-
fear save at the end.
9, 13 points back
Okay.
Okay.
for you.
Roku is back to life here.
Oh.
He is no
And then
longer
I will
unconscious.
I'll see
How
if I
much hit
make
points
my
do you have?
save.
Yep, make you save.
No.
Okay, you were still
I have a
afraid.
+0, so that's going to be very hard for me to save.
It's a high save. Yeah.
Because 17 didn't work.
Yeah, frightful presence really sucks. Go ahead.
Okay. Is drinking potions an action or bonus action?
If you were going to feed it to somebody else, I think our rule is that it's bonus action. If you're taking it yourself, it's the action. Isn't that the rule that we use in
sounds-
your
I think it would be the
campaign?
other way around.
Wouldn't it
Just
be-
the-
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so if you're doing it yourself, it's a bonus action, and if you're feeding it to somebody else, it's the action.
Okay, I leap to my feet. I erupt a wing. A
Okay.
black feathered wing emanates at my back and scatters feathers everywhere. My silver hair flares out behind me like a meteor shower in the night sky.
Wow.
And I drink a health potion for myself, and I can't get closer to him because I'm afeared.
Yep.
So I can't flank him
That's
yet.
right.
But I will still. Oh yeah, at the end of my turn, after all my movement, even. But I'll just
That's
stay where I am. So action, wings, bonus action, health potion, and then how many? What? I'm sorry, I already asked. But what is it again? What kind of
right.
health
44 plus 4.
Yeah, it's a
44
greater healing potion.
Okay, I will roll that for
Okay.
myself if you guys
Cool.
want to move on.
Then it's going to move to him. He's going to land again, and he is
Oh, good.
going to. He does not get it back.
would
He
be
is
bad.
going to. Let's see. These are all right there on him. He is actually going to fly back slightly. He's going to fly back he's going to fly up and over to about right here.
Now people would get opportunity attacks, right?
Yeah, if you were close
oh, no,
enough,
'cause he was in the air already? Or did he
if
land
you were
it?
close, he would have still been in the air, so there's no opportunity attack. Unless you have reach. If you have reach, you can do it. But if you don't,
Wisdom save was a dirty 20.
you succeed.
Okay.
You are no longer afraid. And then he is going to make a tail attack on Dawson.
And I
So
dex save or just AC?
he's rolling. It's AC, and it's going to be a nat 20, so he's going to hit you.
Yep, nat 20.
Nat 20. He hits you. So that's going to be 34.
34.
34 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Cool. And he can only do one of those on his turn, so he doesn't get any more multi-attacks. So that's it for that turn. Next up is going to be Roku. Now that you're up, what do you want to do?
Okay, so I have a question for you,
Yep.
GM.
What's up?
If I tried to run at him and jump and grab my spear that I assume is still embedded in his chest,
Yes.
would that be grappling him?
You wouldn't necessarily have to grapple him. You'd have to reach the spear and pull it out.
Okay, would that be an athletics to try to do that?
It would be a strength check to pull it out of him.
Okay.
I'd let you do that as a bonus action.
Okay.
If you wanted to go pull it up, and then stab it back into him or something like that. I'd let
Yeah.
you do it as a bonus action.
Okay.
If that's what you want to do.
So my action has to be running over there.
No, your bonus action would be pulling it out, and then you'd have an action to do an attack.
Okay.
I'll let you do that.
So can I even get him? Yes.
You can definitely reach him once you get up.
Okay.
He's
So
facing
here-
you guys. I just put him around
Yeah.
backwards. That's my fault.
So I face him.
Yeah.
I use roll strength.
Yeah,
basically?
just strength check. Strength check to get it out.
Oh no.
Oh, shoot. Do you have advantage still?
No.
Or do you have the, not
10.
advantage?
That might be the bare minimum to. Oh.
It was-
10.
Is that with your modifiers?
Yes.
Alright, you do not get it out. Shoot.
So I'm just stuck there. Can I try again with my second?
Sure.
Do you have your spear, your mace still?
I do.
I would say you
How about holding
get-
onto the spear that I couldn't get out? I try to hit him with my mace.
go for it.
Can I do that?
I'll let you do that instead of
That's
making the check
all
twice.
right.
Dope.
21.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then. Oh, goodness. 4 Divine Smite. 8. So. 12.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, sorry.
He-
Plus 4. Sorry. 16. 16.
He's looking bloodied.
Ooh.
It looks bad. You
So I
guys,
smacked him in the
you
face.
in 3 rounds of combat, you guys have done an obscene amount of damage. Like
Good.
you guys all have actually done quite
No
well.
kidding.
Maybe we should just
Well,
stay-
also Lord Dagon did get a nat 20 on him
Oh, yeah.
at 1.2,
maybe we
which
should
helps.
stay with
So
this crew.
We almost didn't. Well, of course we'll stay together as a crew. You will be the crew of my vessel that I
All
sent
right.
through the cosmos.
Next
of
up,
course, so-
after Ben, it goes back up to Lord Dagon. So Lord Dagon is going to run back in. He's going to miss on his first attack. He's going to hit on his second one. So 7, 12, 17. This is epic. Oh shoot, no, I rolled the wrong die for that, my bad. Oh, that's really good still. 15. Okay, so 16 more points of damage from Lord Dagon on his second attack. And on that second attack, he is going to, the dragon is once again going to take a legendary action and make a tail attack on Lord Dagon. To attempt to hit him pretty hard here. It's going to hit for sure, which means Lord Dagon's going to take another 17 points of damage. Lord Dagon is looking real
But
rough.
he's still up.
Lord Dagon looks real rough now. He looks bad.
Okay.
Okay, so after that, it is now going to. That was his legendary action, which means it is now your turn.
All right. Crossbow. I
Yeah.
don't have disadvantage because I have allies that are there, which gives me advantage. So it's just a straight roll. For the first one, 28 to hit.
28.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
And I get sneak attack because I have allies. Ooh, some good ones. 12, 15, 17,
Jeez.
19,
Good roll.
24 points of damage.
Oh my!
211.
Dang,
Say
dude.
it.
Good.
Is he still up?
He's up. He's up.
Alright,
he
so
looks bloody, but good job.
Aim is
Um,
true.
So, are these pools or is this
Lava pools.
river?
This one is a pool. These are rivers that have like runoff.
So I could go this way.
you could jump into here, yes, if you wanted
Are
to.
you immune to lava?
I'm not, but if that's like a river,
That's like
I
a little stream of lava that you can
My only
easily
concern
get
is
over.
we were perfectly lined up.
Whoops. Were you there?
Yeah.
There.
We're perfectly lined up for another,
Cone of shame.
but I don't wanna. I can't get closer to him, so I have to like. I could go there.
Yeah, he'd have to. I don't think he could he hit all of us there? We need a little flurry.
But he could for sure hit a bunch of us there, so. I might just chance it. I'm gonna hit him again. From where I am.
Huh.
Or try to. Nope. That's not hit. And I will stay where I am. Proud and strong.
Okay, sounds good. So at this point, he's going to use his other legendary action to do the wing attack again. So everybody within 10 feet of him, make a DC dexterity save. which includes Lord Dagon. Lord Dagon fails and is knocked prone and takes 15 more bludgeoning damage. And Lord Dagon goes unconscious.
Good.
3.
3. You also take 15 points of bludgeoning damage and fall prone.
I'm unconscious.
You are unconscious again.
Wait. 0 but killed already. You can
Oh!
capture 1 hit point instead.
You should have done that earlier, but you can do it now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so you are alive with 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Nice. Good
the
job.
hardiness
Still
of a giant.
Prone, I think, though, unfortunately.
You're still
right?
prone, but you are alive. Nice. There you go.
Prone, or does it...
Yeah, you're still.
Dawson, you are not in 10 feet, so you don't have to make the check.
No, I don't.
And at this, as he makes his wing beat, he also like roars, and at this point, you actually see that Muriel starts to like wake up, and she looks and she sees Lord Dagon. She says, "Dagon, dearest, why did you come here?" And at this point, she's going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Oh, heavens.
And everybody gets 3d8.
Oh,
I think she has to roll it, unfortunately.
I rolled a 17 again for my...
Oh. Oh yeah, some of you are still frightened. You are still frightened.
Yeah,
right.
so I'm still...
Okay, so it's... Ooh, bummer. Ooh, okay.
He wants to become your fears.
Yes.
Okay, so everyone takes 12 points of healing, and Lord Dagon comes back to
Me
life.
too.
And he sees her and he says, "Muriel, my love." And the dragon is not happy at that. He like snarls at her and is very angry. Whose turn was it just recently? Was it yours? You went last? Dawson, you are up.
I plunge my sword through Dagon's chest. No, I was going to
Okay.
turn him into a spec. No, is it possible to do some sort of arrangement where I run and then teleport and maneuver so that I'm on his back or somewhere where he will not be able to hit me with claw attacks or fire attacks?
Yeah, if you
Could
want-
feasibly clap me with his wings, but
I mean, if you wanted to just like land farther up on like the back of his neck, he wouldn't be able to get you with his
Okay.
wings
Are
either.
you still afraid of him? Can you teleport?
I'm not afeard of the dragon anymore.
He saved on one of his.
So
Oh,
He got a
5,
dirty 20 and saved. So.
So
10,
that's it,
15, and then teleport bonus action
To
to
the back.
the
Okay.
back of his neck.
Awesome, love
where
it.
I wield Masamune deftly with my hands and plunge him down into his neck. And,
I'll give you advantage on this attack because you are technically you're in such a good position and you're technically flanking him with the
yeah,
people in
I'm
front
fine.
of you.
If everyone's still alive there too, I'm fine.
Yeah, so you so you get advantage
Are
on
you
this
within
attack.
5 feet of him?
Me?
Yeah, they're both like laying at his feet right now.
Or if he is, but
They oh.
now a bunch of people are. Good.
Okay, so 13 plus 12 is 20.
13 plus 12 is 25.
25, thank you. And 12 plus 15 is 27, I think. Yeah, right?
So you did 25 damage and 27
No, these are
damage.
2 hits. These are 2 hits.
Oh,
Now
yes,
I'm gonna roll
yes,
my-
they hit.
Okay, so both attacks hit. And as I plunge, Masamune, I deal 9 plus 9 damage. That's 18 slashing damage. I mean, technically piercing. Since
okay.
I stab him. And then my next attack, what did I just say? 18? Yeah, 18. And then 6 plus 9 is, I should be 15. So 18 plus 15, that's 30, 3 points.
He screams in pain. Screams in pain. He looks very bad.
The music of his screams joins my omnipresent screaming.
Alright, it is his turn.
memories.
He does not get his breath weapon back.
Oh,
Which you guys are very, very lucky that he has not gotten it back. He screams in agony. He rises himself off the ground, which, if you were prone, you still get to make an opportunity attack with, right?
just with disadvantage, I think?
You and Dagon get to make opportunity attacks with disadvantage if you would like, since
I would like
he's
to.
moving out of your way. Okay, so make a roll with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Okay, Dagon's does not hit.
Mine is. So. 14?
14?
Yeah.
Misses. He flies over towards Muriel, lands on the perch, and bites down on her.
You get an opportunity attack, right?
Oh, well, so.
Technically, he never leaves.
I'm
he
like
never leaves his
flying
area.
around with him.
You're...
Yeah, so you're on his back. He leans down, bites like the entire top half of her,
Oh!
and like throws her like back and like scarfs her down.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Well, here. Well, just to make.
Yeah, what if he misses?
He rolled really bad,
Oh.
but it's still a 21.
Oh, jeez.
He rolled a 2, and it's still a 21. His bite attack is plus 19 to hit. And he swallows her.
We can still save her.
Mm.
Lord Dagon cries out in misery and anguish. And you just hear the dragon
We
go.
could still save her.
You hear the dragon go, "You foolish little lizard. You should not have come here." That is his turn for that round.
So he's up on-
Next up is Ben.
He's on a 20-foot pillar.
He's on a 20-foot pillar. Yep.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay.
Cattle is more dragon than you will ever be.
Kettle is more dragon. All right. What are we doing?
This is just my crisis.
So he's 20 feet in the air.
And he looks. He's landed on the perch. Sephiroth is on top of him.
I can't.
He looks really, really bad. You get the sense that from that move of devouring his quarry, which he probably was not supposed to do, you get the sense that he has completely gone like wild with his like instinct of fighting and trying to like get away and like, or not necessarily get away, but to intimidate and to just go crazy. He's kind of going mad.
All right. So, oh man, what should I do? Is there any way I could get up there?
Not on your turn, unless you were able to like either teleport up there or something.
Misty step.
I mean, if you can Misty Step, you could do it.
I can Misty step.
Okay,
Oh.
cool. You'd have to run up there and
Whoa,
then Misty
you
Step. You'd have to
can?
run. You'd have to
Yes.
run towards it more and then Misty Step.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna Misty Step
And then,
up.
and then I appear. I know I can appear behind him.
Either way, since
Right.
Dawson's on top of him, I'll give you flank.
Okay.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna try to do that thing where I jump on his chest again and pull my spear out.
Okay, then you'd probably want to be in front of him.
Okay. She's gone.
You Nathan Drake side lead.
Okay, great.
That was the wrong dice to roll.
Okay, so this is a strength check.
No.
Did you miss again?
No way.
Did you miss?
Um.
Nat 1?
Yeah.
You break the shaft of the spear off,
Okay.
and now it is just permanently embedded in him.
Good.
Misty. So what is Misty Step?
Misty step is
Is it a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay, then that's the end of your turn. Okay, it is back up to Dagon. Dagon,
You didn't
just
do any like tweaking damage, like
no,
okay.
It didn't embed the blade deeper into
Yeah,
No.
his.
into his.
no.
It would.
Dagon is not
Besides-
able to get up there, and so he just yells out to the dragon, and he's like, "You coward! Come down here and face me!" And he's like sobbing, just blubbering mess. And then next up, it is actually the dragon is going to take a legendary action.
Oh.
I'm dead again.
He is going to use his. He's going to use the wing attack, and if you fail on this check, then he's going to knock you off of him.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So he's going to use his wing attack. So you both have to make a DC saving throw, dexterity, saving throw.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Yes.
What are your bonuses?
What do you mean?
Like, what are your bonuses?
Plus 0? Like I don't have any
Like 20 plus dex. 'Cause it's a
plus dex.
saving throw.
is 0.
But it's a saving throw, right?
Yeah.
So 23, because Paladin, your aura.
That's right.
22 is what you need
Am
to
I
save
in
on
his
that.
aura?
Yes.
What
'cause
is
you're
my
right
what does
there.
being in his
You're-
aura give me?
Plus 3.
Plus 3 to saving throws? Alright, that's an 11.
How big is? Well, you fail anyways. But you succeed. You do not fall over, and you do not take damage. Sephiroth, you were thrown from his back.
Oh.
So as you're doing, you fall down onto the platform that he was on.
And
Actually,
Where does he move?
yeah.
honestly, that platform is like relatively small. You like fall the whole way down.
Okay.
So you fall 10 feet from his back, 20 feet down. You take 3d6.
Oh man.
6, 5, 2, 13
Jeez.
bludgeoning damage as you fall.
You kidding? Well, doesn't wing attack do damage as well as not?
Oh, it does. 15 more damage.
I will never be a memory. As I
Okay, sounds good. Okay, you fall and you go unconscious.
Where did he move to?
He is just still on the platform.
Oh, so he didn't move at all?
No, he didn't. He just
Yeah,
used
he's
his
a
wing. He
lot.
uses his wing attack to try to like knock him off, and he
Extra room
successfully
on
knocked Dawson off.
Okay.
Yeah, being on his back for that makes that far more dangerous of an attack. So
and I couldn't have. I couldn't have. The wing attack knocked me, so I couldn't have used my flying ability that I had to stay in the air.
is it a reaction?
Well, no, I just have.
If it was like
I have a flying speed of 30 feet, and
you didn't have your wings out though, right?
I did, yeah.
Oh, you did have your wings
Yeah.
out. Oh, well then yeah, you can like you
But
can
you
like
get
fly
knocked,
away.
but you get knocked prone when you get hit with the wing attack anyway. So it's
Yeah, I would say
I
that's a
could-
good point. I would say there's like it's such a strong gust of wind that happens from this wing attack that like you aren't able to control it.
it disorients. Yeah.
It's like if you were to try to throw a paper plane into like a fan that was like it wouldn't be able to fly through it.
Right.
It would like fall.
And I wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
so-
no.
That's a good point, but yeah, I think you'd still fall. Okay. Next up, that was his legendary action. It is your turn.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
And this will be very important.
Yes. What do you? What is it? What we got?
You're
What we got?
ruling on something, because like, I could be mistaking it.
Okay.
If I shoot right now, I have 2 sources of disadvantage. My fear is in my line of sight,
Yes.
and he's beyond 30 feet, so I have to use the disadvantage range on my crossbow.
Oh, kettle.
Yes.
I have one source of advantage.
Which is your inspiration?
No, because I
I
have
forgot
someone
to use
within
that.
5 feet.
Yes.
Dang.
I think in the rule book,
Yes.
it doesn't like stack. So like if you have any disadvantage, even if you have 10 sources of disadvantage, if you have 1 source of advantage, it's just neutral. It's not like disadvantage. Oh, but advantage evens it out. Oh, but you have disadvantage from
No,
this.
if you have disadvantage and then something that gives you advantage, even if you have multiples of either,
It's just flat. It's a flat roll.
Flat neutral.
Okay, that's
Flat
important
neutral.
because it will determine whether I can get sneak attack or not.
Okay, you're at a flat neutral then.
Be
Okay.
a dragon.
So I will take a very precise.
He looks really bad. This dragon looks really, really bad.
I will take a
kettle so
very
bad.
precise shot.
Kettle.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. That one's not good.
Okay,
That one's a 15.
that's gonna miss.
Okay. Bonus action. I will attack.
Okay,
You can do that.
I can. Actually, I'm going to use my inspiration on this first one.
okay, go ahead. Reroll.
Dirty 20.
That hits.
Okay.
30-20 hits. Do you get sneak attack on this?
I do.
Okay, roll it up.
Please, kettle. Be the dragon.
That's. Okay.
Kettle is the dragon.
The kettle's about to become the pot.
26 points of damage.
26 points of damage from the first attack.
The first attack.
All right. He, you hit him like in the throat,
You almost.
and he lets out a he like tries to let out a roar, but it's like a gurgling, like choking on his blood sound. He is still alive. It was
I will-
26?
26, yep.
Okay.
Oh,
I will make my last.
final strike.
I have another crossbow bolt.
You're still alive, right?
Yeah.
Dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
It's the same roll. Oh my gosh. I'm still on the dragon. I hope that's
You're
not
being-
a problem.
I think I still get to add
No,
my
because you tried to grab the spear and the spear broke, so you're just on the ground.
Oh, I'm dumb. That was
Oh.
27 points. I should have been doing an extra point this whole game, but that was 27 points of damage.
Okay.
Well, that changes everything.
And this
He
is
gurgles slightly more.
9 more points.
He said he was bloodied like 100 hit points ago.
So technically bloodied means less than half hit
Less than
points.
half, yeah.
Oh.
He like can't vocalize anything because his throat is like drowning in blood right now, and so he's like coughing like up like blood, and as it like coughs out and everything, it like lands on you, and it kind of like singes you because it's like so hot.
Good look.
But he looks at you with the most like intense like anger and fury in his eyes. It is now. Well, he's going to use a
I
legendary
will
action.
say, come
He's using
get
his
me.
he's using his last legendary action. He is going to tail attack you. So make it. No, I roll. Sorry,
I roll it.
it's gonna hit.
Do you want to check with my?
17 bludgeoning damage to you.
Well. Okay. Did it beat an 18 armor class? Yeah, okay.
Yes, it definitely.
Yeah,
did.
I'm unconscious. Well,
You're unconscious.
yeah, because I can't use that
Oh, I want to see if my fear
That-
goes away.
go up to like 1 point thing again. That's only a 1 time.
Okay, then you were unconscious,
Okay.
and after he knocks you off, he flies down onto the ground, and he faces you. He moves right up to you. He does not get a multi-attack. No, wait, that was his bonus action. It's not his turn. I'm sorry. That's his legendary action, which you go unconscious.
Uh-oh.
You did that. It is his turn now.
Wait, isn't it?
Death saving throws for
Death saving throw for you.
Is everyone down but me?
You and Dagon. Dagon is technically still up.
Oh, so he gets his turn before.
He's
right?
well.
Because it goes.
Oh yeah.
You
No,
rolled
he
your
couldn't get up to
saving
him.
throws, right?
That was the problem. He couldn't get up to him in the first place.
Okay.
Because Dagon has no way to get up to that.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
for
yes,
death
yes.
saving throws,
No,
what do
death
you roll?
saving throws
Okay.
just flat.
Just roll.
So did you save?
I did.
Okay, you saved. It is now the dragon's turn. He flies down onto the ground. He is going to use Frightful Presence. So make a DC. Are you still
I'm
frightened?
already frightened.
Okay, you were still. You get to you get to try to save after that last turn. You know what
I failed.
Okay, well, okay, yeah. So you're still afraid.
Oh,
Dagon.
no,
Dagon is now afraid.
I needed Dagon to.
And the
be
dragon is going to.
Dagon is afraid?
afraid. Now he
Dagon is
yeah.
afraid. He's gonna make a claw attack on Dagon.
Oh yeah, Dragon Dagon.
He's gonna make a claw attack on Dagon. It's definitely gonna hit, which is gonna be 15 hit points, which is going to knock Dagon unconscious yet again. He's gonna come over to you. He is going to make a claw attack. Does 18 hit you?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
that must have been a low roll for him.
it was a very low roll.
You're such a
Uh,
small dragon compared to him.
17.
How many attacks does he have left?
He gets one more attack
I'm gonna
after
able to
this.
tell.
Oh,
17. I'm gonna uncanny dodge that one,
Okay.
so I only take 8.
Yep.
Rogues.
You're still up, right?
I'm unconscious.
This one's definitely gonna hit you. This is his bite attack, which does more damage.
Shoot. Okay.
This is gonna be crazy.
I've never been
Uh,
part of a TP.
I'm gonna roll these ones because I don't want to just keep using the average if it's close.
You were using averages.
18. Piercing damage.
Okay.
Are you still up?
Oh yeah.
Cattle!
Okay.
He's been
Let's go.
He's been dodging everything. People
Okay.
throwing at him.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, cool. That's the end of his turn.
Dragon.
It's just you and a dragon.
I just cannot get sneak attack, so my damage is.
He
Nerf
looks like he is on his last breath of life.
So I
It's
gotta.
the most dramatic stakes I've ever
And
seen.
I make.
It is-
Yeah.
It is like he looks
That's right.
really bad.
Death saving throws.
Yes, do death saving throw.
The bummer is I've been doing an extra 1 damage
I
this
failed.
whole time. I wish I had.
And he says,
No, it's a success.
11?
yeah, it's
Okay.
10 or higher. And he just says, he towers over and he says, so it's come down to us, little lizard. What do you do? Oh wait, Dagon's got to make a death save. Dagon fails his first death save.
No! But then he'll be with his wife. So
Oh,
it's
I'm
fine.
gonna just make one too, because it's probably. Yeah.
Okay. I have my crossbow. I'm gonna make my attacks. They're with disadvantage
Why?
because
Oh.
I'm afraid of him.
Do you not have anything else you can use to hit?
There's
Oh,
nothing
yeah,
you can give
okay.
me an advantage.
But they're actually normal at point blank range because of my crossbow expert. It's just because I'm still frightened of him. It's at disadvantage.
Okay. Go ahead.
But I will take. I'm like in the Mummy where he's swapping all the different
All
fate
the
signs.
different-
It's
yes.
like-
Hey, I will give you inspiration
Why?
since you are facing down a dragon. I feel like there's
Thematic.
literally nothing
Okay.
more inspirational for Kettle as a character than the fact that it is you
I'll
versus
take
a
it.
dragon.
First
give you
attack
inspiration.
with disadvantage. 17 to hit without. Does that hit?
Without your modifiers?
Yeah. Without using. That's my disadvantage. Does 17 hit him?
17 does not hit.
Okay.
This is your last
You have to
attack.
use it either now. Well,
And doesn't inspiration give you an advantage which would allow you to
inspiration
use sneak
base.
attack? No, it
Inspiration
neutralizes.
basically means you roll again.
But
So-
but if it's disadvantage, I now get to take whatever. So, the 8 is the other roll. Because
yeah,
I rolled a 10 and an 8, so now I can roll again
and it
if I
allows you to
want.
take the higher one.
between that. So I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
No on that. So that didn't help, but I have one final attack
Okay.
with disadvantage still.
Oh man.
This is it. 18 to hit.
Just misses.
That's my turn.
All right.
That trigger discipline when you're scared. It's hard.
Oh, I'm gonna see if I am unafraid.
Yeah, see if you're unafraid.
Still very afraid.
Okay. He still does not have a breath weapon.
I am
Okay.
not afraid.
I don't even know how many hit points you guys have. He's gonna do a tail attack on you.
Okay.
Does 17 hit?
Oh, that's my armor class.
Oh no! Alright. I'm gonna roll, because this is like the only chance you have, I feel like. $14.
Okay.
Really?
Oh,
There's good dodge and everything.
Alright, well that's his only attack for that turn.
Multi-attack lets him do a bunch, isn't it?
Multi-attack, you can use Frightful Presence, and then you get to make 3 attacks, but it's 1 bite, 2 claw attacks.
So.
Oh,
Tail
so
attack
he's
is
used his
tail
tail.
attack is a separate thing.
Okay. Okay.
The showdown continues.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
way
showdown
around.
continues.
Death save.
He does have legendary actions.
That's
though.
a fail.
I did my death save.
He does have his legendary actions.
But you can only use those after. Oh well, so he can.
But people
use
are
it
having
and
their
then-
turns because they're.
He can use his turn, and then he could use a legendary action, and then attack.
Oh well, after our death saves, yeah, he can make 2 legendary actions.
Go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
The
It's your turn.
odds.
Okay. Here's my disadvantaged attacks. Ben, look at it.
What is it?
2 nat 20s.
Oh! Take a picture of it! Take a picture of it! No way!
That was incredible.
2 nat
2
20s!
nat 20s.
Alec,
Kettle versus dragon. But
Alec,
Do I even need to roll?
how do you want to do this?
Oh!
He had 2 hit points left. No matter what you roll, he's down.
I just see my friends dying all around me, and I say, maybe my wings were the friends I made along the way. And then I
The ghost of Muriel smiles at you and then ascends into the heavens.
oh no! And just as he's about to breathe fire at me, I shoot right in the gland that does that, and like the little oil that produces it, like starts siphoning off, and then his head combusts and explodes. And falls to the ground.
Amazing.
flaming
Amazing.
smoke moat.
And the adult red dragon is dead. You have time now to go around to your friends and revive them.
I
Because
will.
I think you still have enough healing potions.
I have 1 healing potion, but then they have some on them.
Yep, you were
So
able to
I will-
revive
if you
everybody,
revive the
and
paladin, keep
I
it in
believe
my
you
hands.
have enough to get Dagon up as well.
And I'm really fast, so I can. And I'll get Dagon up.
Yeah, so you all
Um,
get him, and he says, my friends, thank you. I know we couldn't save Miriam, but thank you.
That was too sad.
Thank you so much.
I don't think she was eating.
And then from the back of the cave, you hear. And a tall man in a black cloak, dragging a giant metal sword behind him, with spiked blonde hair, walks up and says, "Well done." And that's where we'll end.
No.
Okay.
We
so-
end after I say, "Good to see you, Cloud." Now you can end.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session. The
Oh my goodness.
test check for the
Insane.
Adventure Check show. Thank you for whoever watched out there. We really appreciate it. Hopefully
if you
this
still
went well.
watch it.
We
Did we-
ignored all the tech stuff after we started. So
Kettle.
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Kettle!
That was unreal how
The
amazing that
greatest-
was.
And I would have
Oh.
dragged her body out to see if you did say that that he swallowed her whole.
So like
People
you
survive whole in animals.
Well, so you know like how in like Jurassic Park the one guy gets eaten off the toilet?
Yeah.
That's essentially what happened to her. She got bit in half, thrown up, and like
Oh.
swallowed.
Man.
So like she was dead
No.
as she was like unconscious, being swallowed, and then being in the stomach for the rounds of
Yeah,
combat.
Revivify
She's dead.
Do I?
She's dead.
I have Revivify as a paladin.
Two?
If you want to cut out her body and cast Revivify, I will say we can retcon it that Muriel is alive.
No.
Yay!
Yay.
What? No.
I
No.
Think about how much he.
how did
I was about to kill him at the
And she
For
was
how-
clutch. She saved
for how
us.
like
she
for
did.
how
She did save us.
damaged that body is. I don't know how.
What kind of life
Did she
would
get
have?
bit in half, or did she just get her
She was-
spinal cord severed?
She like got crunched, severed, but it was like technically her body's still intact.
Oh.
She comes back, but she's paraplegic.
This is
We're in
one of those.
fantasy world.
This
No
is an
need for
Inception
paraplegia.
ending where the
It's-
fans
oh.
can decide.
The fans can't
Yeah.
say, yeah.
What they thought.
we spin,
Yes,
and you just.
yes. The fans get to decide what happened to Muriel and Lord Dagon afterwards, and what happens to our heroes
How
as
do
they
we-
face
Wait,
down Cloud.
Before you
How
shut
do we
down the
sign
stream.
off?
Yeah, well, and you should tell them what's coming.
Yeah,
this
hey.
was different from what.
Yeah, so this
was.
was a test for the Adventure Check stream. We've never streamed before, so we figured we should probably try it out. So we threw together this random one-shot where everything was improvised, and I had no idea that Cloud was going to be the main villain at the end. One of the most incredible things that's ever happened. And who would have thought that a red dragon would face a little dragon in the end? Like, that was insane. So yeah, if you like this, if you like D&D, we're going to be streaming 2 Mondays a month, typically every other Monday. We do have a main campaign that I have written that will be kind of our story as we go over like the whole next year. And that one will be starting on January 31st. That is going to be the first episode of Campaign 1. So yeah, that's going to be 7 o'clock on Mondays. We got started a little late tonight because we were still figuring out tech stuff. But now that we got that all figured out, 7 o'clock Monday, the 31st, that's going to be that. I'll probably also do a little bit of like game streaming for just like some random games if I think of anything that's fun.
What are
and
you playing,
adventurous.
Mitch?
I'm planning
Is
on.
it Fortnite?
No,
Chivalry 2 with me?
Yes, we might play some Chivalry 2 and stream that. We might play. We might do a Skyrim playthrough
Ooh.
on a live
Oh.
stream where the people watching can maybe influence most
Can
of my
you
decisions that I
use-
make.
Dead is dead.
Can you use Roku Giant Slayer as your character?
Roku Giant Slayer will be the character going forward
Oh,
in the
really?
Skyrim campaign. We've
Yay!
decided that is what's gonna happen.
Whoa!
So that'll be dope.
No.
No. So yeah,
This
so that'll
isn't
be
all
happening. Maybe some Pokemon when Legend of Arceus comes out.
Oh, that's right.
We might do some streaming for that too. So I might be streaming throughout the week at times, but every other Monday, right here, Monday nights at 7 o'clock, be ready to make an adventure check. That's all for tonight, folks. We'll see ya in 2 Mondays. Hey, good job, guys.
Bye.